Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Can they hear us?
Yes, they can. All right, now they can hear me. Hello, everybody. It'll take a little bit of finagling, but it shouldn't be as bad as last time. Hi, everybody. Hi, chat. We are getting things set up. I'm about to go over to my D&D screen. You guys can see everybody. It'll be cool.
I will feel seen.
I posted the wrong
I am
Twitch
so
link
seen.
Where have you sent people?
to someone else, apparently.
Whoopsies.
To Shibalba.
To Shibalba.
Shiboba.
Oh, okay, it's
Oh.
3Ds.
Okay,
3Ds.
so Skid, apparently on the Stream Together page, there's a copy browser source URL thing that you need to just copy and post to the chat.
Yow!
And then that'll let me use it.
What?
Okay.
What
Browser. Hold on, I got hit in the head. Browser source?
Yeah, if you the Stream Together page in the creator dashboard, there should be copy browser source URL right at the top.
Got it.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, chat. We're being held back because Jablooby wants to do something. No, I'm kidding, everybody. It's fine. We're getting things.
Jablooby, the worst of us.
We're getting things
You're not
rolling
wrong.
for my. We're
Alright,
getting
I'm gonna
everything
pop
rolling
up
for my
chat.
birthday streamathon. Yay!
Yay!
Happy
My-
birthday!
Yeah, my birthday is on March 10th, Mario Day. So,
Woohoo!
yeah, this is just a streaming building up to that. So, yeah.
It's a streamaganza.
What a day to have your birthday and like right next to a big celebrity.
All right.
Yeah.
The other celebrity is Chuck Norris. His birthday is my birthday as well.
Oh well!
Wow. Can you imagine
Got
if
him.
those two fought each other? Oh my
Whoa.
god.
And maybe Abraham Lincoln too.
Oh wow, this is getting epic.
This is getting Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny vibes.
Yeah, screw D&D. Let's roleplay this.
I think Mario will
I'm
roast his ass.
All right, let's move over to my D&D screen here. Wow. Yo. Cool. Yes, everybody, we're back to D&D. 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 Dynamite. Yeah, I was about to do the same thing. All right, are the names easier to read, everybody? I tried to update that for everyone on here, so. I did it. All right, so everybody, well, I guess first I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick introduction for everybody so we can just get this rolling. If you're here, you should know who I am. I'm Skid. And you can't. Oh, it went because I switched over to D&D. Okay, hold on.
Oopsies.
There we go.
Oh,
you guys
that's
can
so
be
good you
here.
caught that early.
Yes.
Oh man,
thanks.
you guys missed some really good jokes. That's
By
too
the way,
bad.
the stream looks fucking
Oh
fantastic.
man!
It does. This looks
Thanks
great.
for that, Skittish.
Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you.
And a bunch of people told me after last time how impressed they were with the stream and the visuals and everything.
Oh, I'm so
Aw.
glad. I'm very
Yeah.
glad. Yeah, Foofy did the little banner above me and my little D&D spot here. But like I set up obviously the game and the positioning, so I'm more to blame.
We found some stuff on Etsy.
We did. Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Well, that's your secret.
yes. Returning for tonight's D&D session, we have Foofy, my lovely wife, who is playing as Tamari, the Ovine Cleric.
Hello.
We got Birchley, who is playing Burkus, the Servine Druid.
Hello.
We have Goobat, or Goob, was it Goob Draws on Twitch?
Greetings.
Hi! She's playing Varus, the Bat Wizard. And then we have Red Spade, who is playing Eridon, the Feline Ranger.
Hello.
And Flafty, who's playing Rodar, the Feline Rogue.
Hello.
Jablubi, playing Professor Tad, the Amphibious Archaeologist.
Charmed, I'm sure.
The one who abandoned us.
And joining us tonight, we'll introduce him, at least into the story, his character a little bit later, will be Cody. But we'll introduce his character in a little bit. So, all right.
Hey.
I am so excited.
Yeah, me too.
So excited to join this. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week, but you know. But yes, I was catching up with what was happening since then. So speaking of, you should probably like
Yes, I will. Just a second.
I'm looking forward to your dynamic entry, trademark Garflin.
Oh yeah. You know what's really funny? I mean, not to interrupt or anything. I'm also playing this frog character in a D&D campaign with Garflin.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Wow.
No wonder
Yeah.
he's so fleshed out.
Professor Tad gets around.
With such a little man, he's got a big personality.
Where's Flafty? Oh. His character's not on the screen. I'm like, where the hell did he go? There he is.
He's inside a tent. There he is.
Shamus the Fox asks, I'm new to this. Mind if I inquire to the party's levels?
They're all level 1. We have
We're
only
all
had
babies.
Babies.
we've only had
Level
one
1,
session
baby.
before this,
Babies!
which was brand new. So yeah, everybody's level 1 right now. All right, so to recap, last time the party ended up in, the adventure started out in the small, quaint village of Lyrindale, where they did a quick little bit of shopping. We're going to try and streamline that, by the way. Any kind of like shopping things, it's boring to watch people shop for materials and all that crap. So, Flafty died in character creation. Yes, he did. They met up with the village guardian Maricina, who told them of some strange happenings in town, as well as overhearing some of the citizens talking about some creatures in the night and being, they were all hurt and bandaged in some way. They had scrapes and marks, and they had a drink at the tavern, and Professor Tad decided to steal from a poor drunkard.
Aha!
Yes, but Tad's a cutie. He must be protected. Anyway,
So
she
charming.
told of some strange happenings and mentioned something about a artifact in the nearby ruins in the forest called Whispering Woods. The party traveled out of town to the Whispering Woods, and amongst entering were attacked by a group of undead wolves, dire wolves.
And unless I remember incorrectly, I negotiated us a sweet deal to take care of this problem
Indeed.
in the forest.
Indeed, you've all been paid 20 gold. What was it? 20 gold. You're expecting 20 more.
10 gold.
10 gold. Okay, 10 gold. You're expecting 10
10
more
gold now
upon
and then
completion.
10 gold when we return.
You're expecting 10 more upon completion. Look, my players are correcting the DM. This is how rusty I am. All right, and then they defeated the dire wolves and camped for the night. Took a long rest. It is now morning. Can you guys hear the music from the game, by the way?
I can,
I
Don't
can.
but I
Right.
think it's coming. Oh wait, are you talking to the chat?
The chat, yeah, the chat. Can chat hear like the music, and because it's
Chat, what do your elf ears hear?
Yeah. Tell us what your pointy eared is. Yeah.
You're all elves.
I think you can hear it, but it's really.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
I'm listening to the stream that you're sharing through Discord, and all I hear is like ambience of like crickets, maybe, but it's very quiet.
Okay, then that's probably my side. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick.
There we go. Now I hear like banjo music.
That's
Yeah.
fine. We'll provide the music.
Oh no, we
never
hear
mind.
banjos.
Professor Tad emerges from the undergrowth. Ah, what a lovely rest. Thanks for finishing up that battle. I was knocked unconscious.
There it goes. All right, now it's working. I had to like reset it. All right, so you guys wake up in the morning after your long rest, and you are all up and Adam ready to continue your adventure. But first, Aradon, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
I see. Give me 1 second. Constitution. 7.
You wake up with a very bad tummy ache. That undead direwolf meat you ingested last night does not seem to be agreeing with you.
Forgot about that.
You appear to have what they call direwolf diarrhea.
Ah, fuck off.
So,
Diarrhea.
everybody give me, how about this? Everybody give me a quick perception check.
I got a 12.
12, okay.
10.
10.
16.
Okay. Tamari and Varus, you both, as you're about ready to get up and get going, you hear some faint snoring off behind a bush. Over this way.
Huh?
Over this way, you hear a faint snoring, yes.
5 more minutes.
What do you do?
Alright.
What do you do?
Ugh, what is that sound?
Sounds like someone sleeping?
I don't know. I heard Aradon like farting all night and it was hard to sleep.
I said fuck off!
You think we should go check it out?
I don't see anyone asleep, so probably.
Okay. So just, is it gonna be me and Varus, or does Burkus want to come?
Nobody else knows what you guys are talking about. I just
Oh,
because
You
you
might
guys are
want-
the only ones that heard about it.
I thought we
yeah.
could hear them talking, though.
Well, I guess if
It
they're
seemed to be within earshot.
are you guys talking very loudly for the rest of the party to hear you then?
oh, okay. I guess I'll start talking more loudly. Hey, everybody, wake up! I hear some noises.
Oh my god!
Oh my, by the
All right,
gods,
I'm awake.
fuck off!
Everyone's got a hangover.
Used to being able to sleep in after a skirmish.
Maybe it's that Professor Tad guy. We should probably go see if he's got lost in the woods or something. Might have turned into a skull kid.
Okay, I'll bite. I'll go check out the snoring if somebody points out the direction.
It's over here.
And I'll give him a piece of my mind
So
for
Tamari
abandoning
is
us
gone-
during the fight.
Tamari has gone over there. Yes, indeed. Over behind the bush, you see a little sleeping tadpole frog. Tadpole frog.
He regressed.
Sleeping
He's
in
just a
the no, sleeping in the bushes. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. A little. Yes, there you go.
Oh my god. He was here the whole time?
Wake
I'm gonna
up, you
get-
coward!
I swear, I'll get you the money as soon as I can. Oh, hey guys, what's going on?
Don't need
Professor
any more of
Tad!
your money. We need an explanation for where you went last night.
Oh, that was a dream. I wasn't talking to you. But the
Oh.
second part was.
You kind of like ghosted us last time. I don't know what happened.
I think I may have tripped and fallen and taken a long rest by default.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes, I believe I was knocked into a deep and restful sleep.
So you didn't wake up to the farting last night?
I think I was
Shut
outside of the
fuck
AoE
off!
of that.
Are you really far away?
I slept under this blackberry bush and it smelled wonderful.
Oh, lucky.
I had a little
Oh,
morning,
Professor, I
little
didn't
midnight
take you for a
snack.
sort to roughen it, but good on you.
I was raised in a swamp, my dear friend.
Well,
It's not easy
Yeah.
being green, but I make the best of it.
You know that is the truest thing I've ever heard anyone say. So I believe you.
Well, then, do you need any medical attention? Anything I can snap back into place?
I don't think I took any damage during the battle. I was stealthed and doing sneak attacks for most of it.
oh,
Extremely suspicious.
It was a
You were.
self-inflicted KO.
you must be very good at it because I didn't see you do anything last night. I'm impressed.
Well, rogue recognize rogue. You know what they say.
I heard they
Are
do
you
it
a
from
rogue?
behind.
I mean, archaeologists recognize rogue.
Right. On that note, how about some brekkie?
Ah, that sounds pretty good. Hey, Eridon, you want to come and see? We found Professor Tad.
I'm gonna ignore her and try and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I'm gonna ignore her.
You guys had long rest, right? So
We did.
Yes.
you
Wait, where
should
did
be
I go?
able
I
to
lost
regain
myself.
some hit points that way. So hold on.
Yeah, I think we're all healed up.
I don't know,
Me,
some
where
way
am
to
I?
get this tummy ache out of me.
I'm in the
Oh, right.
ocean. How?
How did you
What did you do?
How'd you
Perkins,
end
what
up
are you
in
doing
the
over
holy
here?
shit?
I don't know.
You went for a swim.
Get me out of here.
Come back, Jesus. Stop walking on water,
Give-
for Christ's sake.
This isn't part of the game.
Hey, Miss
I'm
Trash
sorry, but
Bandicoot.
The GPS just said this is where the camp is.
Oh my god. Why am I all wet all of a sudden?
I think you took a wrong turn.
What
at
level
Albuquerque
are
there.
you? Do you already know the gate spell or something? Holy moly! Hey, you're back. You're back at the fireplace.
Sorry, I'm still having a weird dream, I suppose.
Burkus wakes up from his nightmare. Ah! All right, so now what do you guys do now that you've united with your good old friend Professor Tad, who didn't really run away last night, but just slipped and fell into a deep sleep?
As
Still
you do.
suspicious, though. It's clearly lying to us.
Thank you, Ms. Trash Bandicoot.
Trash Bandicoot.
I guess I'll look over to Rogar and assume that he's going to be doing cooking duties since he offered.
Ah, yes. This
Yeah, you
morning,
guys aren't
I
gonna-
have a lovely selection of trail rations for everybody. So, line up. Time
Oh,
for some
boy.
soap.
Is it trail mix?
No.
Oh,
Well, unless you want to grab some dirt and mix it in with it, then sure. Otherwise, no.
I think
Are you
Burkus would
about
like
to give
that.
us a healthy bowl of Lucky Charms?
I'm capable of getting my own food depending on what this is.
So let's see. Working with what we got here, we have, looks like, amongst the party, just standard trail rations. So hope you like them.
Delicious.
Okay. I eat them.
So
Nom,
delicious
nom.
things like dried meat and maybe some nuts, and if you're lucky, some hardtack to wash it down.
Oh, yummy.
Professor Tad keeps watch over the fire while you're making the food and nabs any flies that may come by.
Oh, it's handy.
I'm gonna go look for some berries or something.
Enjoy. More hardtack for the rest of us.
Sure, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay.
With advantage since you're a druid.
Yeah, I can find food and stuff.
You love the fort. Yeah, you're fine. You find some
17.
edible berries.
Yay! And I bring some back for everybody,
Sure.
or at least wait. How many of this? I can bring enough back for 5 of us.
Yeah, that's fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw, Aridon.
13.
You're feeling slightly better. It's not as bad as it was. It's slowly going away. A couple of visits to the forest might be necessary, but you know. Good thing
I
you're
mean-
already in one.
Speak for yourself. The smell isn't great.
Wow.
Nobody's asking you to smell it.
I
took
can't
some-
help it.
You took some Tums, and now you feel a little bit better.
Some mystical
well-
Tums.
So while breakfast is being prepared, Professor Tad is going to get out his like map making charts and stuff, and just to make sure that we're on the right track to the problem area that we discussed with the
Yes. If you remember, Maristina also marked on your map.
exactly, yeah. I'm
And
just,
you
like,
were
ma-
headed in the right direction. It's
I'm
in
just
this
tracking
direction
it.
this way.
perfect.
So,
Just follow the light.
would I have discovered the rest of the book's information?
You had enough time last night that you read through the book, so if you want to share what you learned, go for it.
Okay. The lot of you, I have learned what was in that book.
Oh,
Dark rituals were performed in that temple. I don't know what they woke. I don't know what they summoned. But there is something not natural there. But
Ancient evil usually means lots of treasures and goodies. I mean, why would you have an ancient evil unless you had something to protect?
the temple was known for having a lot of magical knowledge and power, mainly
Nice.
tied to the moon.
So what you're saying is we're dealing with werewolves.
Possibly.
Wait, yeah, that's true. We got attacked by wolves.
Yeah, that's
It said that the temple is to do with the moon. Well, they were mutant wolves, though. Maybe it's like a werewolf mutation.
maybe.
Product dire wolves and full-on werewolves are two different species. Why would you say that we would be dealing with werewolves?
Because the temple had
mean-
to do with the moon.
Yeah, it just makes sense. Why would you eat an undead wolf, Aerodon?
You guys gotta eat.
Also a great question. Rotting meat is usually not very good. Was it good? Was it tasty? Take that as new.
Just
I wouldn't make a habit of it.
rations for
Well,
breakfast then, huh?
A valuable lesson was learned last night and this morning, so we're all wiser for it.
All right. Well, we got our map and our frog back. We got some information thanks to Varus and Aerodon. I think his tummy ache's gone, so we may as well start traversing again, huh?
But that
Oh,
trail
yeah,
we
sure,
blaze.
after we clean up and break down camp first.
Ah.
Okay,
Isn't there,
camp-
a
Everyone-
macro for that.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. DM's got you, man.
Everyone leave the campsite better than you found it.
You guys all pack up your tents and your camping gear, and you got your backpacks all packed up, and you are good to go.
Don't forget.
Yeah,
the
that wasn't
s'mores.
so bad now, was it?
It wasn't so-
That trail we blaze.
All right.
Trail ablaze.
Turning myth into legend.
Does anyone else hear that?
I hear Sting.
These woods are cursed.
I think I hear Elton John in the woods.
It's Elton John, you Philistine.
Fuck is Elton John?
Getting the Emperor's New Groove confused.
I don't know.
It's Elkin John.
Definitely not his most
John.
memorable work.
I love it.
I was in a band called Elkin John.
Whoa, Professor Tad, wake up! You're going so fast.
I am forging ahead with a map.
Probably trying to lose us again.
No. Seek
Now,
with me. I'm just doing my cartography thing.
So, you come across a river that the only way across looks to be a fallen log from a tree, and just near it is a shipwrecked boat with a faint glowing lantern still in it. It's really all you can see at the moment.
I have 30 feet swim speed. I dive in.
Okay.
to the boat.
Whoa.
You all right? You are across because your swimming speed is fantastic.
What's in the boat?
Looks like somebody might have beaten us here.
Investigation check is unfolding.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
You got it. Oh, hell yeah. 19 plus 3.
All right, so within the boat, you do see the faint glowing lantern, but also in the boat is a. It looks like a wet backpack with a large fish attached to it.
Yeah.
I throw the fish to my feline friend Rogar.
As you are reaching for the fish, you hear a loud crack in the woods behind you.
I pay
And-
no mind to that.
And,
I want to know what's in the fucking backpack.
and behind you appears a very large bear.
But I don't know that because I'm not looking.
Yeah, you're
All
All right, fine.
Trouble if you got yourself into now.
Looking at a thing in a bag.
Do we see the bear?
Wait a minute, a bear? I turn around. Hello, friend. How are you? I
I
am Professor Tad. Is this your
You
fish?
blackguards!
Is this your fish?
Run from the fish!
Okay.
I
here you
start to
go.
lunge towards the frog in me boat.
Don't kill him. We need him
I
probably.
hold out the fish in friendly greeting. And I await his embrace.
All right.
I am
Professor-
too belligerent. I am way too belligerent to even like get the friendly greeting. I'm like just
All right, Professor.
immediately just throw my axe toward him.
All right, Professor Tat. Okay, roll for attack.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
If he dies, I'm not resing.
Well, I think that,
Okay, get ready-
I think you are
get ready for
aggro
this,
to him
Professor Tad.
regardless if he attacks. We're all in the same party.
Well.
We don't know that
Not
yet.
yet, we are.
Not you. I'm talking about traitorous teammates.
Traitorous.
You're just talking
You're the
about
one who
letting him
split
kill
off.
me.
Do I have to do anything to cross this log here?
We'll find out in a minute. We're
Okay.
waiting for Bilge to roll for an attack.
Oh,
I see. Any day, build.
Good thing I have an
sorry.
uncanny
How do
dodge.
I roll a die in this? I haven't really done this yet.
Spacebar, I think will pull him up.
Okay, yes. Press spacebar to pull up
Oh,
your
okay,
bottom.
gotcha.
Yep.
And which one is it? Is it the 20?
The D20. You click on it once,
Okay.
and then you
And-
yep. There you go.
All right.
Shouldn't we
And
roll
I
for
got
initiative?
10. I got 10. Is there like a
Yes,
plus
on
attack, or-
yes on your character sheet where your axe
Yeah.
is, it says 2-hit/DC. You add that to
Should-
your roll.
Oh, wait,
Should
what
I-
my axe is? Sorry. Sorry. This I'm just or I actually have a sword, I think.
Oh, right. Okay, if you're using your short sword, then that's, what
that's
you add.
plus- Okay, so it's +4. Okay, so it's 14.
You rolled a 14. What's your armor class, Professor Tad?
Should I roll
Oh.
what's it called? An initiative or anything?
No, he got he went ahead and attacked and threw an axe at you. Why don't you go ahead and tell me
Okay.
what your armor class is?
One moment.
Is anyone else seeing this? This is crazy.
You
Well,
should probably
12.
you should probably just like
12.
jump away from what he
12.
just
Okay,
threw.
so your short sword. You threw your short sword. It hits. Now you need to roll damage, and your damage is a 1d6 and then +2. So
Should have jumped away, Tad.
so roll.
What? Instead of the murderer? Yeah, okay, yeah. Tell that to your wife next time you hit her.
Should have not gotten murdered by me.
Why'd you get in front of my head, sweet cheeks?
Hey, I told you this. Hey, this was gonna be an
You
intro.
made
you
me
won't
do
forget.
this. You made me do this.
He crossed me.
As you choke the life out of Professor Tad in front of his friend.
Crying.
Don't worry, I forgive you.
So he sounds just like a squeak toy when you grab Professor Tad's throat.
Yeah. Well,
Eyes
I get to
bulging
attack next, so.
Could I actually like roll to miss? Or is there
You already
something
hit me.
You-
That's
Oh, yeah.
bad.
You were
Battle has been declared.
you were like
Professor
that's
blackguard,
called
and then you threw your
regret,
sword.
but-
It,
You face the wrath of
You got a
Professor
hit in,
Tad.
so-
And
Yeah,
his
I'm
friend,
just-
theoretically, I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
Tad, listen, you put this on yourself, all right?
I don't know about that.
So go-
You jump.
The boat was abandoned
Who are-
in the sinking
who
in
are
the
you,
water.
Gad? Look, what are you, Gad? Just going in front, like rushing in front of the group?
Stop victim
I'm not the
blaming.
one controlling that on the little thing.
Go ahead and roll a d6 and add +2 to it.
Yeah.
There was a lit
You
lantern
come for
in
the
that
frog,
boat.
you better come correct. You better deal 9 hit points.
Oh,
It's very relaxing music, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I haven't had a chance. We haven't seen damage yet.
Murder
you roll?
murder and chill.
Not a criticism. I'm enjoying myself.
Did you roll?
No, you're supposed to roll.
Oh, I am supposed to
Yeah,
roll.
you're rolling to see how much
Oh.
damage you do to me.
Bilge.
So it's a D. It's a D. Well, I'm sorry, I'm new to this.
You're all good.
So all right, so I just did like 7 damage to you, I think.
Yes, you
7
you
damage?
Oh.
you have done 7 damage to
Bilge.
Professor Tad.
Uh-huh,
You don't know who
okay.
I am.
Yeah, we
Random
don't, 'cause you just
asshole.
ran out of the woods and started attacking people. You're damn right we don't know who you are. All right.
Can I go over there yet?
Yeah, you guys are
Roll an
moving.
attack.
You, I need you to roll a dexterity check for me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Or
Professor Tad
actually,
wants
hold
to
on, not
attack.
dexterity. Roll a
Athletic?
acrobatics check.
Everyone?
Okay.
If you're crossing the small log to the other side of the river, yes.
Oh wait, I have 2
Okay.
of them. How do I not have 2
30,
of them?
20.
You only need one.
All right,
Yeah,
is
there we go.
is,
Okay.
is the bear within striking range of me, or do I have to use a projectile weapon?
He threw the sword at you from over here where he moved. So no, he's
Oh,
not within
sorry.
hitting range.
Okay. then I pull
Skid,
out
what did
my-
you say? What check is this?
Acrobatics check.
Acrobatic.
Anybody who's trying to cross,
okay.
roll an acrobatics check.
10.
Yeah, I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, well you.
I rolled an 18 for my blow dart attack.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
I also rolled a 20.
The time for diplomacy is past.
Okay, yeah,
sorry.
Varus and Eridon crossed easily. Birchley, you've collapsed into the river.
What?
It's like an early morning bath.
It's
I
not
gotta
super
pull
deep, but you still fall off the
I'm-
log into the river.
I'm basically just kind of like yelling at all of you. Like, it's like, why are you trying to steal my stuff?
Why am I trying to help in the first place?
What did-
You beast!
What did you roll
Get away
again,
from
You
me, you
attacked us.
beast!
I was trying to return your fish to you, and you
Professor
attacked us.
Tad? What did you roll for your blow dart?
I
Excuse
rolled
me.
an 18.
Hang on.
18.
Okay,
Hang on. No,
18,
hang on.
motherfucker. 18, motherfucker. 18, your turn is over. It is Professor Tad's turn.
We're all gonna get along really well.
Tearing us apart!
Hang on, Tad. You were trying to return my fish to me?
We'll discuss this after my attack is concluded. Then the time for talk can happen.
Yes, an 18 is for sure gonna hit. So roll your
Alright.
damage. Wait, it's 3 damage, right? It's just-
plus poison.
Plus poison.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does it, okay.
The poison deals 1d4 for I think 3 turns.
Okay.
Okay, where's my fucking weapons? Here we go.
This is the
Getting
best.
nibbled on by fish.
The best intro ever. You can go ahead and move now, Birch. You just climb your way out.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so you take 3 damage from the dart, and then you take 2 damage from the poison.
All right.
So yeah, 5 damage.
Taste the sweet embrace of poison.
Wait! Stop! No!
Oh, I get it. Poison
And also,
dart
here's
frog.
your fish. I throw him the fish. I thought this stuff was just left in the forest. I didn't know it belonged to anyone.
Ah!
But you hit me and I hit you, so fair's fair. We can continue murdering each other if you want, but we're not trying to take your stuff. I thought it was unattended.
What did you just hit him with?
Fair is fair, you say. Ah! I'm blood on all of you. What are you doing, like attacking a man's boat and
You
himself?
attacked
After
first.
after his boat's been broken on this blasted river.
I am not affiliated with this amphibian at all.
Untrue. Untrue. You would have done the exact same thing if you had been there first.
Alright, I'm gonna try to reason with him.
Don't talk to the slimy little pepper in the boat anymore. Get out of my boat!
Soon the poison will be coursing through your veins. I hold the antidote. You wanna talk, or do you wanna enjoy the poison?
Ah! I might as well enjoy the poison rather than try to talk to this green cur.
Into the water. Into the water I go. I dive into the water.
All right, you dive into the water. Burkus, you're trying to talk him down.
Will you please accept our apology for our larcenous, cowardly little friend? We tried to keep him under control. Not always successful.
Oh, at least a lot of you have more manners. Ugh.
Starting to think we had no idea.
I already apologized and gave you your fish back.
And then you ran away.
Oh, hold on. Did everybody went quiet on my end. Can you guys hear me? I can't. Uh-oh. Looks like all right, chat, can you guys still hear us? Looks like Discord randomly died. RTC connecting. Oh no. Oh, hold on.
It
There
looks
we go.
like Skid's back.
There we go. All right. Yeah, that
okay.
was weird that what
Oh.
just happened. It died on me for a
All right.
minute there.
As a show of good faith, I give you the antidote.
I just
Aw.
grab
It tastes
the
delicious
antidote
on-
from the frog's like slimy fingers and go like, I'll take this as a means of a truce between the two of you. but
here's
the two of
secret,
us.
It goes great on fish.
Wait, hold on. What was the roll for?
Oh, I was rolling so I could cross the log. The river.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you cross easily. Yeah.
Is this what having friends is like all the time? Exhausting.
No, this is
I
a bit
wouldn't know.
more dysfunctional than what I'm used to.
I kind
What
of
the heck?
blacked out. for a couple seconds. What did I miss?
Nothing important.
The
Quite a
forming
bit
of
of
a friendship
I could use-
between
I could use some
Ursine and
healing.
Amphibian.
I could use some healing though, if anybody got that.
Gee, I wonder why.
Because I got
I-
attacked by a lunatic. I don't know. You tell me.
I gulp down the antidote and I
Okay.
like crack my neck and I just like look at all you. What are the lot of you doing here anyway? I mean, I was stranded here. Well, you seem to all be here on some sort of like on purpose.
On the quest.
Hey,
I'm
now,
gonna
that's good.
walk over and put my hand on Professor Tad's shoulder and cast heal word.
Cast him aside. Just kidding.
Here.
Okay.
How much do I heal by?
Okay, that is 2d8 plus
Oh, yeah.
5. Or no, sorry, 2d4s plus 5.
Hell yeah.
I think I have to roll for that.
Yeah. As the healing energies drizzle through me,
So 11.
I
Yeah.
feel 11 better. I'm at full health.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my boat going, now what am I going to do?
I did.
But
If it
your
wasn't
boat
for the
had-
fact that I was cast down here by those blasted beasts, I fought the lot of them. And after 5 hours, they finally got tired and ran off.
Was
But
it
then on my way
terrible?
here, I just hit a rock. And now I'm stuck in this blasted forest, not a tail or no one anywhere. Except for you fine folks and the frog.
Unfortunately.
We were perchance attacked by dire wolves.
Or werewolves.
Dire wolves! Werewolves! You think those are out in the sea? No! I was fought by a bunch of calamari cowards! 8 feet tall!
Dire
Dozens
squid?
of arms!
I think we found
Yeah.
somebody who's an even bigger liar than Professor Me.
What?
You're in a
Only
river in
the
the middle of a
Atreus.
forest. This river is barely wide enough for your boat to fit. You're telling us you came from the ocean?
Yeah, the ocean's right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
I just
The
remembered
camera
having a
rotates
dream
the
about the
direction.
ocean this morning.
Well, to be fair,
Professor
Meet the
Tad,
sea, you
Professor Tad has really, really narrow vision.
Professor Tad
Perhaps
turns
my dream was a prophecy.
Professor Tad turns around and
That would be
notices
like
the
an
vast ocean literally 2
Holy
feet away
shit,
from him.
like, that's amazing. Just the camera whip pans to the right. It's the beach 9 feet away.
Are you a frog?
You mean
How
that
was I
ocean?
supposed to know that?
Not only do you try to steal my booty, you try to lie to me and tell me that I'm telling tales. Ugh.
He only has eyes for shinies.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy Lord.
Well, I guess I got no choice. I gotta find me some place to go. Mind you, what are y'all doing out here anyway? You spoke of dire wolves and such. What's all this nonsense?
Necrotic dire wolves. I don't know, some kind of curse or something. And
We were
Oh.
sent on a quest by the mayor to look at the ruins. There's like some weird magic stuff going on that my bat friend read about. And then we got attacked by undead wolves and woke up and, yeah, found you.
Oh, I'm starting to like this.
Whoa.
You tell some good stories already.
It's not
Which
a
part
story.
of this do you like exactly?
That could be a story. It just happens to be a true story.
I whoever said that. Let's be like, well, listen here. I got no place to go at the moment, seeing as my boat's broken. You mind if I just, I don't know, tag along and see if maybe you need any help here? I'm pretty good at fighting dire wolves, I am.
You're a really hot and cold customer, aren't you? First you start attacking us, next you want to join the party?
Oh, I'm the hottest hot. in the coldest of cold. You don't know me well enough to know what I'm capable of. And anyway,
You seem
So-
dangerously unhinged. We could use someone like you on our team.
It was a hard fight against the dire wolves, and we could use a ferocious brute on our side.
Indeed.
And he can
Yes.
take his fish wife.
What's that now?
Sweet
Yes.
mother star, another one.
His fish, you know? He said that was his booty. And Professor Tad touched it, so it's his fish
Oh,
wife.
yes.
Fish,
Ah,
booty
Check
fish.
out this fish I got. Oh, this was part of the battle. Ah, yes. And this is my prize.
Bilge grabs his backpack with fish and slings it over his shoulder, showing it off.
Yeah, perhaps we can have this for dinner at some point. No use wasting it in here, even though
Better
it's
than
been
rations for
touched already.
breakfast.
Oh, you never know. We might be able to, for dinner tonight, we might be able to have something special like brook trout almondine.
Oh.
What sort of
Sounds
fancy
fancy.
city food is that?
Yeah. What are these? I don't know what those words are, but I'm I don't know. I'm hankering for some adventure.
On
Yeah.
Tag
to
along
the,
with us
to the
then.
temple. To purge it
You're-
of the ancient evil.
Okay, Professor Tad and Bilge, was it? You guys kissed and made up. We're good to go?
Indeed.
Yes, I forgot to introduce myself.
Oh, right.
Bilge!
Sorry.
It's Ames Deadstorm, Bilge Deadstorm, and I'm one of the roughest sailors out there. This
I
lot
can
will
see
be
that.
pretty good with me around. I'll tell you what.
Do you want to just leave your boat behind, or should we like try
Ah,
and catch it or
sh-
something?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
if
no
you're
good
willing
for
to
me now,
drag it
it's a
along the
giant-
ground,
It's no good for me now. It's a giant hole in it.
Fair enough.
Maybe I could come back for it later.
If
I'm
nothing
always
else,
up for a
we can
new
come back
boat.
for it if we need kindling.
It's not even mine.
Oh, you're that
Anyway.
kind of sailor. I see.
so it's a rental. Good boy.
Another
Well, just as
character
a
with
reminder,
loose-
there's no need to
loose
speak at the
morals.
top of your voice as we're traveling surreptitiously through the forest.
Oh, I'm quiet, all right.
Somebody say
Don't
"Sir,
worry.
up."
If you need me to be quiet through the forest, I'm as quiet as can be.
I see no issue.
He
with
says
what
that
is
he
happening.
whispered softly.
Drummond Freeman yelled at the top of lungs. Well, after that little encounter, you all have arrived at what appears to be a entrance to Moonfall Temple. The once hallowed structure now lies in ruins. Ivy clings to the crumbling stone walls, and faded murals hint at a glorious past. The temple's the temple's silence is almost tangible, broken only by the occasional crumbling stone and creak of ancient timber.
I can almost hear my tinnitus.
Seems like a perfect time for a history check to check out if there's any writings or carvings or anything on the ruins.
All right. Well, while the academics do their thing, I'm gonna keep watch just to make sure we're not disturbed.
I rolled a perfect 20.
Oh.
A Natural?
Nat 20.
nat
Nat
20.
20,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Holy moly.
I sneak a swig of my flagon of mead.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Do you have any pluses on your character sheet?
Yeah, that's what the plus is.
Okay.
Okay. Well, both of you combined, like, and from what you read in the book, what's depicted in what murals that aren't faded are like luminous celestial events. The temple, not merely a structure, but like a living testament to a time when knowledge was revered, and like every stone whispered secrets of cosmic wonder. There's a lot of it's really ancient, so a lot of the murals were very, very faded, so it's hard to get a whole lot out of it that's not already written in the book that Varus told you about.
I'm gonna go ahead and like copy down just rough sketches of some of these murals.
So, to kind of reiterate a little bit of the book, a cataclysmic convergence of arcane forces shattered the sanctity of the temple. Walls crumbled and sacred artifacts were scattered to the winds, while the once harmonious energies erupted in a burst of chaos. The grand sigil, a masterpiece of celestial design, was broken into shards and its fragments lost amidst the ruins. And it has been plundered many times since then. So who knows if it's even there.
So knowing what I do about this culture from the book and my character's general archaeology background, do you have some sort of clue as to where the entrance might be? Would it be hidden?
There's you know of two entrances. There's the front
you
entrance.
See one from here.
There's the front entrance, literally right here. And then there is a back entrance through a mausoleum.
Okay, so I'm going to turn to the group and relay this information. Well, it seems that there are two ways into the temple. The first, most obvious, would be, of course, going through the front, or if we could more surreptitiously go through the back entrance of the temple, where theoretically there may be less traps and resistance heading in. What do you think, team?
I think going to the back entrance where there'll be less traps would be a good idea.
I'm inclined to agree.
What's the catch?
The catch is it's the back entrance. The front entrance might be easier and more direct, but it also could be more well guarded. The back entrance might take us longer to navigate, but it'll probably be safer.
There's always a catch with these two-way streets.
I'm going to go ahead and scout towards the back.
Okay. Do you guys follow?
I do.
Yes.
Let's go.
What happened there?
I got stuck on a tree.
You hit a tree and go directly upwards.
To jail. You go directly to jail. Do not.
Oh no, I
Tree
accidentally
jump.
landed inside. Oh no.
Do not collect $200.
Okay, we're going all the way to the entrance here.
The back entrance.
Yeah.
Hey, just like
I don't like this.
Just like Tamari
That-
said, rogues do it from behind.
Yeah, I don't like this. We're walking all around this entire temple. There could be anything back here.
Well, the good thing about having two rogues is that me and Rogar could go ahead once we find the entrance and look for traps and maybe disarm any.
You could also go ahead
He's
and
doing
just
it again.
disappear and
Well, I'll have Rogar with me, so. Rogar?
I'm here.
Perhaps we could search for traps, my feline friend.
I think that would be wise. So, let's begin.
Let us both roll our trap checks.
Yes, go ahead and roll a would it be perception in this case?
I believe so,
To
yeah.
detect it, probably yes.
Yeah, perception check then from both of you, please.
All right. A total of 23.
23.
For me, you have
Oh, three.
19.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. Both of you, easily combined, check the back gate and the lever and looking for, any kind of mechanisms that might spring some kind of trap. There doesn't seem to be anything. It
Sure.
seems very safe.
What about these coffins?
What about them?
Do we want to investigate them? Yeah.
Well, it can't hurt. Just get ready to run if something jumps out. Just in case, let's check those as well before we proceed any further.
Right. If we're gonna get attacked by undead, it'd be nice to get attacked in the open rather than when we're all a single file in a narrow.
You sure it's to
hallway.
check for dangers, or are you looking to maybe get some more gold?
Oh, I didn't know I was traveling with a bunch of nuns. Which one's the cleric again? I didn't know it was you.
I'm the cleric.
We didn't start adventuring to, start a charity here. We're looking for adventure and gold. You damn right I'm
these
looking
caskets.
for gold.
Gives me a good reminder of the time that I was in one of these. Sailed across the ocean in one, I did.
You're undead
Sounds like an
too?
interesting story.
Let me tell you, I was almost dead at one point, but nothing was gonna take me.
I see.
Interesting.
I hear that they're very comfortable to go down waterfalls in.
All right.
Skellington.
Yeah.
Good.
You open the casket. They open. They're all like rotted wood caskets that easily lift open, and they're just filled with skeletons and dust. Anything
Isn't that what's supposed to be in there?
anything of value is obviously not there anymore. It's this place has been plundered many times in the centuries that it's been here.
Pick up the skeleton and make it do a little dance.
All right.
Professor
Do
Tad,
a-
that's
do
a
a-
little disrespectful.
Do a
I turn away in
performance.
disgust.
Do a performance. Give me a performance check.
+2 bonus in that.
I wonder what these
I rolled
fellows
a
used to
1.
be.
I rolled a 1.
Professor
That
Tad,
was a
being
disgrace.
the little frog he is, has a hard time lifting up the human-sized skeleton and trying to make it dance. It's just flopping on the ground as he's dragging it around, and he gets caught in the bones.
I to do that.
No offense, Professor, but if you're gonna
I-
violate the dead, could you at least do it with a little class?
It was
Listen,
kind of
you,
funny
I
though.
didn't take 2 years of improvisational comedy theater to take advice from you.
The little
Maybe
green
it's
one
your
can't
fault.
be
You
the
took-
leader, is he?
You had 2 years in comedy?
Improv.
Wouldn't be able to guess.
Roll an insight check,
Wait, which one?
Eridon. Roll an insight check on Professor Tad.
17.
Professor Tad, are you deception or
Decepting about what?
or
the
are you
improv
truthful?
comedy? About
persuasion?
the improv thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll say that's true.
Okay. All right. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
It's complicated.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to have
Pretty
fun
good
here.
at that. 16.
16. Okay. Eridon, you pick up that he's lying. You're not quite sure. Like he isn't quite able to persuade you that he's telling the truth. So you're not sure. You're not sure if he's lying. You're not sure if he's telling the truth. You're just not sure. You don't know. You don't know how to read him.
It's not my problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I just don't care.
Professor Tad isn't really sure why you would care that much. Even he
So
doesn't
nobody
really
cares.
care
Great.
that much.
Great. Yeah, wonderful. All right, so you guys pull the lever to open the back gate.
That's not my decision to make.
Check to make
Yeah, I'm
sure
gonna
everything's
stand over
checked
here while they do that.
ready before we do.
You check what, Rogar?
There's no
Check to make
traps.
sure everyone's ready before we open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. We don't know what's inside, but we know that there's no traps.
All right.
It's not here.
Well,
All right. Once everyone's ready to go, pull the lever, Crunk.
I'm ready.
I'm
one
also
of those
ready.
Pull that lever.
all right. You pull the lever, and voila, the gate opens.
Mhm.
Oh.
Who should be going up in the front, by the way? Like,
Probably the tank.
I turn towards Bilge.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then
we
the
all
rogues
turn
can
towards
accompany you
Bilge.
to check for traps.
There's some water right there. We
It's
know
time
Bilge
to
loves
prove
water.
yourself.
I see. You want me to be the tester, huh?
Well, we test
I-
for traps. You're the tank.
I'm gonna pick up Professor Tad,
Oh no!
and I'm going
Well,
to
Professor
basically
Tad's all
tell
about
him like, I think you need to have a little bit more perception than that.
Okay.
And then I toss him into whatever. Is it water?
No, it's not meant to be water. It's a stairway down.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Please don't throw him down the stairs.
Okay.
How about I ride on your shoulder and check for traps? I am
You're
very
coming
small.
with me, or whether you like it or not.
I like it.
So
All right.
Joke's on you. I'm into
So-
that.
I'm
Take
gonna
out
like,
my lantern. I'm like a rideable flashlight. I'm like a riding flashlight. that's
Okay, so you-
shoulder-mounted flashlight.
I'm basically holding him by his scruff and just kind of like pointing him forward in the where I guess like the stairway down,
Okay, all right.
and like so I guess it's like both of us kind of doing perception.
All right. So you guys
Hell yeah.
you guys enter into the Moonfall Temple.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Checking for traps as I go.
As we go down, look at Bilge. Remind me to stay on your good side.
Hey, listen, I like y'all, but I'm not gonna go down this creepy hallway without someone with me along for the ride.
You just want someone to hold your hand. I get it.
Yeah, I feel like we want melee characters in the front and
Ah, it's just-
projectiles in the back.
It's more eyes, and this guy's got big ones.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you're not
That's
wrong.
true.
Yeah, I am kind of holding him like a torch.
You don't even need to hold me. I'm like a suction cup Garfield. I can like just stick on your shoulder.
Oh.
I have suction
I like-
pads.
I like it better that I'm just holding you. I don't want you on my shoulders. You try
Grabbing him by his legs.
All right.
I
Yeah,
learned
but-
to trust her side.
gonna put on a
If we're
makeshift
attacked, you'll have to
Onward.
use him as a weapon.
You guys
Onward.
have descended the stairway down into the rear entrance of Moonfall Temple. It is pitch dark. Unless any of you have dark vision, it is dark except for the light of torches. Or the
I have
one
my
torch.
lantern.
Yeah, the one that one lantern that Tad has, and the lantern that Tamari has actually.
I have a torch, I think.
Do you want to light it
I
up?
also have.
I
a
do want to
lamp.
light it up. It's flipping dark in here.
Okay.
I have
Trash
my
Bandicoot
special
says
lantern.
Suction cup Garfield is my new ska band.
So you guys have come up to a very large metal door that is closed.
Me and Rogar inspect.
It is a very
See what type of lock we
another
have.
thing is, yeah, it's a very enclosed, confined space right now. You guys are
Hmm.
very close together, very
Yeah.
close.
I guess since I'm
Getting a
closest to
little
the door,
intimate right now.
I'll check the door to see if it's locked. Is it locked?
It is not locked. It slightly pushes forward as you
Okay.
push on the door.
All right.
I hope my smell isn't too pungent for anyone.
To me, you kind of smell like flowers.
Not sure if I can trust anything that comes out of your mouth.
I also lost my sense of smell.
Now that I'll believe.
So what do you do? What do you guys do?
I open up the door for us to go through.
Okay.
I guess we go through, right, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
The door opens with a loud creak.
All right. I
Mm.
would recommend proceeding slowly.
I can't really move Professor Tad since you are carrying him right now, Bilge.
Right. It's funny that like my character is actually like holding
Yeah,
his
holding
arm
out his
so
arm,
it kind of
yeah.
looks like it kind of looks like he's just holding him.
It's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Move
All right.
forward slowly and check for traps as we
Yeah.
go.
Okay,
Exactly,
perception
yeah,
check,
rolling a
please.
perception check
Yeah,
using
perception
both
check.
Our rogues.
All right.
Are we all perception checking?
Just
I
the
would
rogues have
recommend it
the
because I
Yeah,
did very
I'm
poorly.
disarm.
I'm gonna do a perception check myself. Because I got like a. Oh, did I throw that? Oh, okay. I rolled a 5.
You
but
are
that's plus 3, and so that's 5, 6, 7.
okay. Right now, you just are holding Professor Tad in front of you and just
That's all
making
I
sure
see.
that he doesn't slip away from your grasp. That's all you're doing.
I rolled a nat 20 on investigation and trap check.
Wow.
Well, you are the eyes right now. So.
You don't see anything, any kind of like traps nearby.
No obvious traps.
No obvious traps nearby.
All right.
No obvious traps. That's an ominous way to say that.
Rolled a 20, so I think we can trust that there's no traps in the immediate vicinity. If I rolled lower than that, then metagaming wise, we
We move forward a little bit more then.
Well, then let's keep standing here as long as possible.
You're the bulwarks. You're holding me, so you're moving
Yeah.
forward.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Since we've entered this temple, would my character remember what the mayor asked about the missing guy that came here last?
Yeah, absolutely. She mentioned that she sent out a lone adventurer by the name of Eamon to scout out the forest and the temple and see what was going on, and he had not returned. It has been a week since he was heard from.
Okay. Will we notice any signs of him being here, or will we have to roll for that?
I mean, you can. Right now, the only thing that you notice in this room, just from the dim torchlight, is just some skeletons on the floor. It's a wide open room, and it's kind of hard to see at the end what's beyond the torchlight. Do you have dark vision? Does anybody have dark vision? Actually,
I don't have dark vision.
You know, checking as a cat, I'm surprised I don't have dark vision.
Same
Probably
as a bat.
balanced against your
I
other
just see a whole lot of dark.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh wow. None of
Certainly
us
are
have
a lot
dark
of
vision.
Skeletons around here.
all right. So what do you do?
I think this
Okay,
is-
Moving forward still?
I think this is
Keep moving.
As we're moving through, do we see any sign or indication of recent activity or movement in the collected dust and debris?
Ooh, smart, smart.
This area. Roll a investigation check. Yes. Sorry. This is a program called Tailspire. It is on Steam. It is an amazing virtual tabletop system. It's really cool.
I rolled a total of 5, so I see nothing.
Yeah, it's dusty and there's skeletons. That's what you notice. So you've come across.
Skeletons, where'd they come from?
Yeah, you finally reached the end of the hall or this big room, and there's another big metal door and a small clockwork gear. There's like 3 gears in this little device to the right of the doorway.
I'm gonna let go of Tad.
Okay.
So
This
like,
appears
it's
to
like,
be
all right.
expertise.
This seems to be up your alley, so go on ahead, Frog.
Not really up mine.
We'll do an investigation to kick this off here.
All right, roll an investigation check.
All right, we got a 15.
Okay, give me just a second.
Take your time.
I'm gonna start glancing behind me, just a little bit.
I'm gonna keep watch while the investigation goes on.
I'm gonna turn towards Varus and say, "Hey, maybe you should go up there and tell him what you read, or like maybe it looks like something in the book, that device."
Very good idea.
Yeah.
I'll see what I
Get
can
up
do.
here. See if there's any of these symbols on this mechanism match up with the book. We could put our heads together on this.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna post this in Discord. Okay. Do you have the Discord open? The D&D campaign.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's three cogs, in order from like top to bottom, and there seems to be some kind of etchings on them, and next to it, have to pull out all my notes. I'm sorry.
You're all good. Take your time. I know how it is.
You're building suspense.
I am.
Turning into an escape room.
It is.
Yeah.
Except we're doing the opposite of escaping. It's an infiltrate room.
I have a feeling all these skeletons didn't escape.
No.
Okay.
What's an ancient
Next-
relic
They
on
work
a few
here.
skeletons?
Etched into the side of these cogs that you see is a inscription. These discs, there's an inscription, and it says, "As day gives way to night, so too must the order be set. First, the light of new beginnings. Next, the calm of ending. Finally, the secret that rules the night."
I smell a puzzle.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
there
not
any
one to
symbols?
understand a lot of these riddles now, but
Did you- Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Skid to
Oh.
repeat it.
Yeah, give me a second.
And also, are there any symbols that match up with like suns or moons or anything on the mechanism?
I posted into the D&D campaign Discord just now.
Yeah, there's some symbols in there.
Aha. Okay. Yeah. Give us the poem again.
As day gives to night, so too must order be set. First, the light of new beginnings. Next, the calm of ending. Finally, the secret that rules the night.
Maybe the sun rising, the full sun, and then the moon. Yes. What symbols we need underneath the arrows?
I think
Can
it's
I
a
give-
light puzzle.
Can I give an insight check to solve this?
I
Nope.
mean,
Or do we have to use our very brains?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
So this is what I post. I put it in the on the stream, so that everybody can see what you're looking at too.
Oh hell yeah!
Ah, that
Alright,
little
well,
guy.
this-
Little
well,
guy
this
on the
goes in
bottom
or-
reminds me of someone.
I have a suggestion of what we could do.
Mm-hmm.
What if we all put out our torches and see if that, because like the first part of the riddle says day gives to night. We have to get rid of all the light, right?
That's not a bad idea. Is this thing we're looking at like wheels we can turn?
Yes, you can turn these wheels, these discs. You can turn these
Oh.
discs. If you look at
I'm
what
good.
the thing I posted, there's like 3 arrows pointing down. It looks like you can turn the discs and align them so like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So we don't have to do something like outside of that then. Okay. Never mind.
I mean, you're welcome to try.
So I want
I-
to turn the wheel so that it's rising sun, regular sun, and then
Y-
moon.
All right, you're starting to turn the wheel then.
Yeah.
As you touch the device,
Uh-oh.
a spark flashes at your fingertips, And
stop as
a-
that happens.
and a like a what's the word I'm looking for? A cover slides down over top of the discs, making it impossible to touch,
Uh-oh.
and you start hearing a rumbling.
Ruh-roh.
some kind of
You said
magical,
this was your area of expertise.
some kind of magical
Yeah.
device you have just set off, and you guys hear a little bit of clattering, a little bit of like bone clattering behind you.
Oh
boy.
no.
I hold my short sword.
I'm gonna pull out my bow just in case.
Frog, what did
Oh,
you
no.
do?
Is it possible for us to reverse the order of the party to get the melee people in the front and the projectile people?
And you call yourself
their
an
backs to the door.
archaeologist?
Unfortunately,
Hey,
it's
you gotta
time to
break
roll.
a few eggs.
Unfortunately, it's time to roll for initiative, everybody, as all the skeletons that you
Oh.
passed by have risen.
Oh dear.
All of them. Oh boy.
All right. So that's the 20 again.
Yeah.
Okay.
D20 plus your initiative modifier.
The hell is going? Okay, so I got
All
17.
right, okay. Keep your number in mind.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Keep your number in mind, but don't tell me yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
Bone
boy.
Trestle kicks into high gear.
All right, I get to pull out my dice. Yay!
Can't make an omelet without a few eggs.
I'm gonna break your shell, frog.
I think you're misinformed on the anatomy of frogs. We'll discuss this later.
Okay, so all right, who rolled anywhere from 25 to 20?
$25 to 20.
Yeah, anybody roll? Okay, I guess no one enrolled any 25 to 20. So,
No.
Ignore that. Ignore that.
20 to 15.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 17 as well.
I
Rolled a 16.
And where are you? You're right there. Thank you.
Of course they're archers. Ugh.
All right, 15 to 10.
I got a 14.
Okay. All right, and 10 to 5.
Me.
And 5 to 1. Professor Tad, did you not roll at all?
No, I said 18.
Oh, 18! Oh, you were... Okay, I must have... Okay, oops.
You're all good?
I must have misheard you then. Let me...
No, I probably just wasn't loud enough. That's my bad.
So begins another 47 episode Dragon Ball Z fight.
There we go. 18. So you would be first. Or after this skeleton archer. Alright, so now we got our turn order set. Woohoo! Are you guys ready?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Are you prepared for this moment?
I am ready. Alright, so you see these skeletons all rise, or, well, you see a couple skeletons rise, but in the darkness, it's you just assume that the rest of them have risen as well, so...
We hear clattering.
You definitely hear clattering, for sure. So, let's see. Skeleton Archer 1.
Oh, it seems those bones are waking up.
Okay, that is going to be a 21 to hit bilge.
21 to hit?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
What's your...
Probably.
That's not damage, that's to hit. Does that beat your armor class?
My armor class is 13.
Okay, so that
yeah.
hits. Now I'm rolling damage.
Oh, god damn it.
How do I have a higher armor class than you?
That's a great.
I don't know.
Did you not?
He's
pick
been through a
armor?
lot.
Did you not actually pick any armor? Is that just your unarmored armor class?
Well, I have.
No,
like,
he has studded
ar-
leather armor on. He has it equipped.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh.
do I have to do plus something? for
No,
that,
no, the
or-
armor class is
Oh.
13. Your armor class is
Oh.
exactly as where it should be.
All right.
It's probably because I have heavy armor.
I'm probably gonna die for the first hit now.
You have some medium armor on, while Bilge has light armor. That's the reason why.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I have light armor? It says
That's
I
what
have
you s-
heavy armor, light armor, and medium armor, or
Pro-
is that just?
That's proficiency with it, but you didn't start with any of that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Cleric is a little bit luckier. Starts with medium armor. All right, so that is 3. I rolled a 1 for damage, so and plus 2, so that's 3 piercing damage to you.
Oh,
Bilge.
Jesus. All right. Well. So now I'm down to 4.
All right, that is Skeleton Archer's turn. Professor Tad.
Okay, Professor Tad is going to extinguish his torch and use hide to disappear into the shadows. So I'm gonna roll for
You're
that.
gonna what?
Disappear into the shadows to prepare for a sneak attack.
Watch as he fucks off again.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna try and disappear into the shadows.
Yeah, and move up into the darkness near the skellies.
Okay, well you have your torch on, so
I'm gonna extinguish it,
okay.
or I'll just drop it on the floor and just leave it where it is.
All right, that's fine. I'll allow that. Why don't you roll a stealth check?
Okie dokie. And that is an 8.
What did you roll?
8.
8. Okay. Well, you were not very well hidden.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna attempt a sneak attack if that's possible.
Go for it.
Okie dokie. What do I need to roll to hit?
Well, just roll your d20. I'll tell you if it hits.
17.
17. That hits.
Cool. And I'm using my melee weapon this time.
The frog's running away. He's being slippery again.
What do they call it on the boat? A slippery pepper?
Yeah. Where
a
you
tough insult
going,
to
you
say.
slippery wet pepper?
Alright, and all together, I did 4 damage
Okay, 4 damage dealt.
with my pickaxe, which is my melee weapon.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's it.
All right.
That's it for
Next
Professor
up, we've
Tad.
got Bilge.
All right. Well, sorry, I was just looking at my fighter features. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do. What is 3 bludgeoning again? By the way, is that just like?
That's how much damage you're doing and the type of damage your weapon does.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
We're
like
talking about your club or something.
okay, yeah, because I have like an unarmed strike, and that's +4 to hit, but I don't know what 3 bludgeoning is.
That just means you just deal straight up 3 bludgeoning damage to whatever you hit.
Gotcha.
You
Got.
probably would rather use your weapon though. right?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my short sword against what's this is a skeleton warrior next to me.
The warrior. Okay.
So this guy right here. All
Okay.
right. So I'm gonna
So you need to roll to hit
Roll.
first. Yeah.
Okay, so roll to hit would be
A
the
D20.
20?
Yep, a D20,
Okay.
and then you add the hit DC.
19 plus plus what? Well, again, sorry.
The hit / DC next to your short sword. It's +4 for your short sword.
Oh, plus 4. Okay, so it's so it's 3.
23. That hits for sure. Yeah. So now
Alright.
you roll damage.
Now I need to roll damage. All right. So drag and hit that. I can't see my die. I go fuck you. So I guess it's basically a bludgeoning. So it's like 3.
1d6 plus 2, and you rolled a 1. Okay, so yeah, 3 damage.
Yes, and also I'm going to use my second wind, which is like a bonus action. I think it like regains health.
That's right. Skid, by the way, your screen just.
I know.
turned to
I
just
fixed it. I
screen.
fixed it.
No worries.
What were you doing, Cody? I'm sorry.
Sorry, a second wind, which is a bonus action, so I can gain some some health back.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right?
Smart. Yeah, that is what it does.
Alrighty. Okay, so what do I do to do that? Do I just do like a 1d10?
Yeah, 1d10 and then +1.
Okay. Alright,
And-
1d10.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's
I rolled a
skill thing.
3. Alright. Great, good numbers. So I at least get 4 HP back.
All right, you heal 4 HP back.
Alright, so now I'm 8 at least.
You
That's a
healed
decent
basically
heal,
what that
that's not
skeleton
bad.
archer dealt to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. I don't think I have any other bonus actions.
Yeah, you get 1 action, 1 bonus action, and movement. So I
Oh,
just
and
didn't know if you
movement.
wanted to move anywhere.
Oh, do I want to move anywhere? Well, I guess like, I might as well just stay where I am
Okay, got it.
because it doesn't really. I
Protecting
don't think
us.
it's
Right.
gonna matter.
Up next, we've got Tamari.
Okay. I'm going to see all the skeletons rise up, and I'm going to choose to cast Sanctuary on Bilge, if he is willing.
What was
And
it?
It's called
sorry.
Sanctuary. It is you ward any creature within range until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or a damage spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or either choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from areas of effect. The spell ends when the warded creature makes an attack roll, cast spell, or deals damage.
Okay.
So it's a buff.
Right.
Basically.
Gotcha.
And you're our tank, so it makes sense.
All right.
to buff you.
Yeah. I mean, buff
All
me
right.
up, woman.
And then how much did you heal for last round?
I healed 4.
Okay, are you still like low on hit points?
I'm at like in the middle.
Okay.
right now.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use Healing Word, and I'm going to say Vaya con Dios. And I guess I'll have to roll to heal you. What is that?
It's a 2d4 plus 5.
2d4 plus 5, so that's the hit points that I get back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Does that
So
cap?
that's
does that-
11.
Yeah, it caps at whatever your
Yeah, you have a
cap
max
is.
health.
So
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
Unless something says it
9,
grants you
10, 11,
temporary
12.
hit dice.
Okay, so I'm just back to full health then.
Yep.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
okie dokie. All right.
We got a pretty good setup here. If any of the skeletons try to move past our front line, they're going to take attacks of opportunity.
Don't worry, everyone. I know how to handle bones.
I watched 6 seasons of it on Fox.
All right. Aerodon.
Will they? Won't they? I mean, come on already.
All right,
All
Aaron-
right. Yeah, I'm just gonna move towards this one and strike it with my longsword.
Okay. Roll to hit. My healing word is pizza. I didn't see that one.
That's a good healing word.
13.
13 just hits.
For 6 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage. Ah! I need to stop pressing that button.
Oh, it's a cool
Press
transition,
all the
I gotta
buttons.
say.
Yeah, alright. You've dealt 6 slashing damage. The skeleton's shield arm has fallen off. It's looking pretty rough.
Get your foot off the blasted samoflange.
Alright.
Yes, bonus actions. Again, I can't really take any bonus actions, so that's gonna have to be it.
Okay. The Skeleton Warriors 2's turn here, so.
Number 2.
Number one.
Skid, where am I in the initiative order?
Where did you go? What did you roll?
I rolled a 15.
Oh my god.
You should have came after me then.
You forgot to add Rogar.
Oh no.
I rolled a 17. What did you? Yeah, okay, you go here. Alright.
Wait, is Birch's character also on the?
Yeah, he's on there.
I had a real shitty roll. I'm coming
It's
up.
just dark in here.
Oh,
It's hard
okay.
to
Yeah,
see
I
everybody.
wasn't sure if like the full group was seen on the
It's
top
just
there.
dark.
Okay. So the Skeleton Warrior runs up to Bilge
Hmm.
and is going to try and attack him. But you said you sanctuaried him, or what did you do?
Yes, I used a spell called Sanctuary, and that means they have to make a Wisdom saving throw of 15 to hit him.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll a Wisdom saving throw for the skeleton.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
Better be a wise
Skeleton.
skeleton.
Skeletons do not have a lot of wisdom, so.
All right, Boney.
Save for him.
Give me the best you got.
I've got a riddle for you.
That's a, I rolled a 2 minus 1, so that's a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
So now he has to choose a different target.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
so he
Hang
wants
on.
to attack Bilge, but he for some reason he just can't. So he's gonna turn and try to run to Eridon, but leaving Bilge's area of effect, he's gonna Bilge. You can take an opportunity of attack on the skeleton trying to leave your
Oh yeah.
range. So
do
go,
I-
go ahead and roll a hit with your short sword.
Okay. So what was that again?
Won't dispel
that-
sanctuary, will it?
Will that?
Once he takes an offensive act of some kind, I believe the
Yeah, it'll get rid of it.
Oh, okay. So this has already got, and I'm just doing like a parry.
I mean,
or
He's moving when he's already. Imagine you're like having a fist fight with somebody, and then he like sees another dude across the room and just runs away from you. You get a chance to just like punch him in the back of the head.
okay.
That's essentially what's happening. Is this?
Well, I'm
skeleton
gonna-
is
Oh,
disengaging
hold
from
on.
you.
Or
Yeah,
can I
okay.
do that?
I'm playing it wrong. He doesn't actually get an attack. He just misses, or rather, he doesn't have anybody near him to choose as a new target since he already used his action.
Ah, yeah.
So,
that would make more sense.
Yeah, that. I think that's how that works. It's been a long time, everybody. I apologize. I'm very
So-
This is
rusty.
great.
Hey, listen, I'm new to this as well, so I'm learning as we're going on.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of
So
stuff to keep
I
track of.
don't get to hit back anyway because
Dude,
he's-
no,
He
Oh.
yeah, as long as he's not leaving your range of attack, he's gonna end up standing like right in front of you. I think is what he's gonna do.
Okay.
if
All
he
right. So
hadn't moved, you
I'm
would've
just
gotten
gonna roll for another hit.
No, since he's not
Oh,
leaving your area, you don't. I'm not gonna worry about that. All right, so we're gonna move on to Rogar's turn.
Okay, so let's see. I am going to go ahead and take a swipe at the skeleton that is standing immediately in front of me.
Okay. Since I think Bilge is flanking it, that would give you an advantage on the attack.
All right. Let's have a look. And I'm glad I had advantage. 18 for the attack roll.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and I hit it with my short sword for a total of 7 piercing damage.
Okay, yeah, that skeleton shatters into little bony pieces and is
Hell
dead.
yeah.
Okay. And
One of the bones hits me on the eye. Ah! What the watch where you're throwing them bones.
Them dry
Right,
bones.
and then I will move up to deal with this skeleton, since it's one that I can see. And I will make an offhand attack with my dagger to try to make it unhappy.
Make it unhappy.
Unhappy. I like that.
Make it
As if it was
cry.
already cheery.
I'm never happy.
Would you
Since
count this
stabbing
as-
it will be difficult.
What was that, Rogar?
Would you count this position I'm in as flanking or no?
No.
Okay, stand.
It would have to
standard.
be on the opposite side, I would assume.
Okay, well, not so great this time. A total of 10.
Okay, well this skeleton is happy. It like turns its head towards you and you can just kind of see a grin on the skeleton's face.
Sans Undertale!
I think most skeletons are grinning by definition. You might be projecting a little bit on there.
You didn't make it sad at all.
You missed. All right.
Look, it's feeling great.
All right. Anything else?
Well,
Is that
you
your turn?
can't make them all unhappy.
Got a bone to pick with you.
Let's see. I am going to stay put and end my turn.
Okay. This skeleton, another skeleton comes rushing in from the darkness, aiming right for Rogar.
Ooh.
Alright, roll to attack
Rude.
here. He's going to use his short sword on you. He rolled a 23 to hit.
That very much hits me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Damn right.
For damage, he deals 3 piercing damage.
Okey-doke.
Okay. Oh.
I suppose I deserve that.
And that is that skeleton warrior's turn. We are up to Varus.
All right. So I am going to cast. Where is it? Firebolt on the skeleton archer 6, the one in front of Tad.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. I rolled an 11.
An 11 to hit.
Yes.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, your firebolt. It's a little bit in the darkness. You can't quite see it, and the firebolt just flies right by. You see it as the firebolt flies by, but then it just slams into the cave wall behind the skeleton archer. Unfortunately.
Okay. I don't have anything else, so I will end my turn there.
Okie dokie. Skeleton Warrior 4 is gonna run up here to Professor Tad.
I'm hidden.
You are not
You
hidden.
can't see
You are
me.
not-
I'm not hidden.
You are not hidden. It can it can very much see you, and it's going
His
to
vision is based on movement. If I don't move, he won't see.
it runs up to you and
Taught to believe.
swings at you with a 12 to hit.
Oh. Well, that beats my armor class even.
Okay, that hits. What is with all these fucking 1 rolls? That's 3 damage. 3 piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
And that is that skeleton warrior's turn. Burkus.
Okay. Let's see. How far can I move? How do I know how far I can move?
30
during
feet.
This?
But
30. Oh,
but
great.
remember, you can probably make it to any of these skeletons, but you got to be careful not to get out of their range of attack, or they'll get an opportunity of attack on you.
Oh, that's interesting. How do I know if I'm doing that?
So, if you're here, if you were to
Yeah.
move past Eridon and here,
Uh-huh.
you can move around the skeleton like this without provoking an opportunity of attack. But if you went out of its range afterwards, then it would provoke an opportunity of attack.
Yeah, until you engage
Awesome.
in combat, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine right where you're standing currently.
Okay. But I do want to hit one of these guys with a stick. So,
Okay, okay. So
Kabong!
what you can do
I'm gonna
is you
do
can-
what you just suggested.
Yeah, you can move
basically,
right
is
here.
what I want to do.
And
Yeah.
that way, Rogar is in a flanking position to
Yeah.
the skeleton, so you'll get an advantage on the attack.
I'm gonna flank this bony bastard, and
Have you cast Shillelagh yet?
I don't have Shillelagh, or of course I would cast it.
Okay.
However, that doesn't mean that I don't have a quarterstaff, which I don't know. I guess I had to drop my torch back there, so I'm gonna two-hand this quarterstaff, and I'm gonna whack the guy. So that's
Bonk him.
You roll twice
One-
and take the higher
what-
number,
Oh, okay.
because you have advantage. So roll twice and take the higher number.
Okay. I guess I'm doing it the long way, but
Wait, this is to hit, right? You need to roll a d20 plus your hit DC.
Oh. Yes. Sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
Forget that guy. So roll d20 twice, you're saying?
Yeah. Roll 2 d20s and take the higher number.
Okay.
So that's a 2.
Not that one. Not that one. Let's do better this time. Here we go.
Oh, she has the other one's a 1 or something.
2
ones, I guess.
11.
Plus
Yeah,
what?
yeah, to a snake eyes.
Is there a plus?
Where would oh yes, plus 4, so 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay!
See, advantage is great whenever you're flanking.
Advantage is very good.
All right, now you
well,
roll
I-
damage once. So
Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. So that's 4 plus 2, 6.
all right, 6
Yeah, 6
damage,
damage.
6 bludgeoning damage to the skeleton. You'd like bonk him on the back of the head.
Bonk.
Nice.
Can you give him a concussion?
Doesn't he need a brain for that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn, or you...
I believe that is all I can do.
Okie
I
dokie.
think that's all I can do.
All right, Skeleton Archer 6. From out of the
Archers.
from out of the darkness, another arrow comes flying in toward Burkus, since he came around.
But I'm in the dark. Does that help?
Skeletons have dark vision for 60 feet, so they can.
But they don't
like
have
that.
eyes.
I
was
gonna say,
they
They
don't
can
have
all.
eyes.
I know, but they
That's
sense,
why they can see so well.
But they sense you. They can sense
They're
you.
special eyes.
Anyway, that is a. Let me
My
see.
brand.
That is a 12 to hit
Oh.
on Burkus. Does that help and hit you?
Unfortunately, yeah, 12 is my armor class now.
Okay.
Shit.
DM is doing great this game. I'm gonna have a TPK real early.
Why are you happy about it?
Another fucking 1? Are you kidding me? That's another 3 damage to Burkus.
That's what you
Forget
get.
you bloodthirsty.
3 damage, 3 piercing damage to Burkus. Burkus, you
Ah,
came around,
jeez.
you bonked the skeleton
Freeze.
on the head, and then you feel like an arrow land in the back of your shoulder.
Ow! Hey, ow!
All right, and we are to the top of the round. Now, as you guys have been fighting, that rumbling has still been happening, but then you suddenly hear a like as you've been fighting, you've started hearing a noise, almost like the sound of running water, and now water is up to your feet.
Oof.
I desperately need to go to the bathroom. I mean,
That's a familiar feeling. I'm not liking this.
We should have gone in the front!
You notice the floor is very wet now, filled with just a little bit of water as water is pouring into the chamber.
Just a little bit.
There really was water down here.
All right, Skeleton Archer 1
I was right.
is going to try and step away from Professor Tad and Bilge because he would have disadvantage on his attack being this close. So
like a
both of you
delicious
get an
attack of
opportunity. Both of you get an attack of opportunity on him. So
Towards this skeleton archer?
toward the Skeleton Archer because he's moving away from you guys right now.
Oh, okay. So
Roll a
what do
d20. You roll your
Oh.
attack. A d20 plus 4, which is your short sword
Okay.
DC.
okay.
All right. I got
So
an 18.
D20. I got a 2.
No, you miss.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, when I do like is it initiative +1 or no? Is that something else?
What is initiative?
Sorry. When I was supposed to do that roll, what is there anything like any additional numbers that I needed to add to that or?
To the 2?
Yeah.
His hit. To your hit
yeah,
dice.
it's-
I think he's talking about it. You're talking about your hit dice.
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember like what
No,
things
you're
I need
fine.
to look out.
On your character sheet, next to
Yeah.
your short sword, to the right, you'll see a box that says hit
Oh, it's
/DC.
It's +4.
Yes.
So it's 6. It still
Yeah.
wasn't anything.
Yeah,
though.
that's why I said you'd miss because it was a.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just forgot for
No,
a
you're
second.
good.
I wasn't sure what
we're-
what I was.
we're
I'm
learning
like
as we
looking
go.
at proficiency, initiative, strength.
Yep. Nope. For the attacks, it's right
I'm
next to
looking
the
at
weapon.
all the wrong places.
Yeah, it's right next to the weapon. So, and what did you
Gotcha,
roll,
gotcha.
Professor Tad, to hit?
18.
Okay, that definitely hits as the skeleton's trying to back away. So
Back
roll
away,
damage.
Not today, disco
I missed.
lady.
A little too far for me.
I got 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Yeah. Did I have damage on him?
You gotta change your key bindings, man.
Yeah, I know I do.
Did I have the advantage on him?
Sure, why not?
I'm just curious. It's okay if I do.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Okay, then I could do an additional d6 damage for sneak attack. Right, so
Yeah, go for
add
it.
2 more damage on that.
Okay. Well, that skeleton, as he's trying to run away, collapses into a pile of bones.
Haha!
The clatter of
Excellent
bones.
work, my Ursine friend.
The clatter of bones splashing in the very shallow water on the floor. Okay.
That's one for you, I guess.
Both of us. We softened them up together.
No, it's not his turn.
Sure.
There we go. I was like, he already went. All right, Professor Tad.
Okay, Professor Tad's turn.
Yes.
All right. Who's within arm's reach of me?
The
Is that one
skeleton.
with a?
The skeleton
Four
warrior
would be
4
two.
here.
All right, I'm gonna go for a sneak attack on him. Let's see here. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
And then damage, 2d6. 9 damage.
Okay.
I'm just chilling in the shadows.
All right, Bilge, your turn.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and continue attacking this skeleton that's in front of me. So I am going to roll 20. And please, that's plus 4. That's 9. I probably missed.
Yeah, that misses.
God damn it. That's not a good one.
The water at your feet is just bringing back horrible PTSD, and you're just like, rah! Swinging wildly, missing.
I'm not liking how this water's rising. We gotta do something about this.
All right. Do you have anything else you can do? Bonus actions? Anything?
Gosh. Bonus actions. Which is second wind.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Push. Well, that's not a bonus action. I don't think I can do that. I know that I have I have a shotgun. But
that takes an action. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, for the most part, yeah, I'm pretty
okay.
much...
Sounds good. Tamari.
Okay, I have a question. I can use cantrips as much as I want, right?
Yes, cantrips are.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and I want to cast Sacred Flame on the skeleton in front of, I think it's Rogar.
Okay, you might have to reposition a little bit.
Okay.
Just so you don't hit him.
Guess I'm going to use my movement to get over.
Sure, right? Yeah, that's fine right there.
There we go. And there's a 1d8. So I guess I have to roll the hit first, right?
In its Sacred Flame, yeah, you have to roll to hit first.
All right. That's a 7.
Oh wait, no, it's a sorry. Sacred Flame is a Dex 15 saving throw for the skeleton.
Oh, okay.
So it automatically hits. It's just is it going to succeed and take half damage or not?
Okay, yeah. So you have to. All right, you have to roll then.
Yeah. What's wisdom? That's a 12. So no, it fails. So you roll a 1d8.
It's dexterity.
Oh, dexterity? Oh, I missed it. Dexterity. It 14. So no, it just barely fails.
Okay.
You saying all for the skeleton?
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I thought I thought I was failing.
No, you hit this. That was the skeleton trying to avoid getting hit. So you roll a 1d8. 3 damage.
Yep, 3.
Yeah, the skilly failed his save.
All right, so 3 damage to the skeleton as it is hit by a Sacred Flame. It's looking pretty rough.
And I don't think I can really do much. Well, I have my bonus action of Healing Ward. Does anyone need healing?
Does Healing Word take a spell slot?
It does.
Okay.
But I already used it. Can I just only use those 2 spells, or is it I only use 2 spells the whole round and that's it?
You can use 2 spells until your next short rest.
Okay. I guess that's the end of my turn then.
All right, Eridon.
I'm going to, noticing the water rising, I'm going to attempt to make my way to that contraption.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
All right, you're gonna make your way over there. So this skeleton's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
All right.
Okay.
Better miss.
It rolled a 12.
Miss.
Okay. So it misses you as you dart off toward the contraption.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take a crack at it, see if at least solving it will just stop the water from rising.
I'll say that it will take your action to spin the discs each once and see if you get it right.
Any checks that I could do to make sure that I can actually solve it the next turn?
Actually, sorry. There is a a cover that slid down over the discs, rendering it unable to be
Yeah, that's
touched.
right. The second we started fiddling with it, this whole thing started happening.
Yeah, whenever it was touched, a cover slid over the top of the discs, stopping anyone from accessing them.
Didn't even get a chance to solve it the wrong way. It just was like, no, fuck you.
Failed successfully.
Is there anything else around here that can shut off the water?
Take us way tonight, so too much the order be set. First the latter, then the beginning, next all of ending. The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Only dorks and losers take attacks of opportunity. Well, that skeleton's a dork and loser then.
It's true.
Hey, skeleton, you're a
I'm
dork
kinda
and a loser.
I don't know.
Take damage from
My
that.
character is just kind of pulling at the panel while he's.
You're
thinking
pulling at the
away
panel?
What? Yeah.
Okay, roll a strength. Well, make it a athletics check.
10.
10. It jiggles a little bit, but you can't, like, you lift it up just ever so slightly. It still is kind of stuck down. You have access to the bottom disc. The top two are still covered.
Oh.
All right. I'll try moving that bottom disc to the moon,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right, you do so. All right. All right, this skeleton here is going to try and attack Bilge. That is a 11 to hit.
Armor is 13, so
Okay, it misses.
does that miss?
Yeah,
Alright.
it misses. It misses.
Get fucked, Skellyman.
And that is that skeleton's turn. It's just gonna stay there. Rilgar.
Hi, Lily.
Okay, let's see. Since I've got flanking advantage on the one skeleton between Birchley and myself,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to stab it.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage to hit.
A total of 23.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that does a total of 7 piercing damage.
Yeah, easily dispatched of this skeleton. It also clatters to the floor.
Okay. And let's see. Then I am going to circle around this guy so I get flanking on this fellow as well.
Sure.
And I'm going to stab it with my knife
All right, roll to a hit.
and try to go for sneak attack bonus. Total of 17.
That hits. Yes.
All right. So the dagger does 5, and the sneak attack does an additional 3 for a total of 8.
Okay. That skeleton is now looking very rough. It's fallen apart. Some pieces of it are falling to the floor.
It's still alive?
Yep.
I feel like
alive.
we've hit this one the most.
This one has not been hit at all yet, actually.
Oh, wait, really?
This was the first time this one had been hit, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, and then I'm going
maybe
to.
I'm
use
not.
some of
Maybe
my
I'm
move-
not remembering. I missed it a couple times.
You did miss.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm going to move back.
Fuck,
over
I'm bad at this.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right, Varus.
All right. So, Skeleton Warrior 4, move a little this way.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Ooh, okay, that just auto hits. So, what level are you casting that at? Level 1,
level one.
obviously, because you're level 1. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
She's attacking the darkness.
And I rolled
Is that a Dead Alewives reference? God damn.
a 3.
So you rolled a 3 on your d4,
Yes.
so +1. That's 4 damage. Yeah, go ahead and I want you to right-click that skeleton right now and click attack, and then use magic missile attack. I just want to see it. Phew! Phew! And it is
nice.
it shatters. All the bones shatter into dust when you hit it with that magic missile.
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
All right,
And that is the end of my turn.
all right, Burkus.
Save, frog.
Okay. Let me see something.
I don't even see where the other archer is.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right. Magic missile level 1 shoots 3. So yeah, it would have been 1d4 plus 1 damage 3 times, which is overkill. That's why it shatters into dust.
Meanwhile, Professor Taz just enjoying the fireworks from like
Alright.
No, you're absolutely right, NB. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart strikes the creature of your choice. So a single dart deals 1d4 plus 1. So that would have been a lot of damage. It's dust. You're absolutely right about that.
Wizards fucking rock.
Yeah, wizards are badass.
Mhm.
So, the guy who hit me originally, he's still alive?
No, the only skeleton remaining right now is this one, as far as you know. There could be some hidden in the darkness way behind you. Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, you did
yeah,
get shot in the back with an arrow, so.
Yeah, I was just wondering if that tipped me off that maybe there were some others elsewhere.
Oh yeah, it did. You got hit from the darkness. You're like, okay.
But there's no way to see them necessarily.
Yeah.
Because I could try to like starry wisp back there, but it's like
You would have
I don't
to
know
roll.
that I couldn't aim it.
You would have
you
to
know?
roll at disadvantage, yes, to hit.
Yeah.
Which means you would roll 2 and take the lower number.
Right, and even then, how helpful is that gonna be?
Hey, you could roll 2 natural 20s.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I can just yell that there's more of them in the darkness.
Okay.
But I will converge on
We
this
could
other
also
bony
throw
here.
one. We could use a minor action to throw a torch over to the other side of the room.
Well, I dropped my torch.
Yeah, throw a
like an
torch in the
idiot.
water.
It has now gone off because of the water.
Yeah,
so.
the water has now drenched that torch that
I
you
suppose
guys
throwing
dropped.
it across the room wouldn't help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really. I don't even have it anymore, so that was really dumb. But that's how that went. And let me ask you too. In terms of like shields, for me to don my shield, does that take up like my whole action? Or,
I think you're already donning
know?
your shield. Oh no, you were using two-handed, right?
Yeah.
No, I'll just
That would
say
be a minor action.
yeah. I'll say it's just a minor action to don your shield, if that's what you
Okay.
want to do.
I do. Yeah. I don't know that it helps all that much to two-hand rather than one-hand this thing.
Okay, doke.
But that being said, shield now, and then, gonna smack the shit out of this guy. Hopefully. Let's see. That's and I add the little number to it, right? So that's 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay! And it hits with. Oh god. Nat 1, I guess 3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Yep. You swing your staff over the head of this one, and it crumbles into a pile on the floor.
Bonk.
Friggin' bonies!
All right.
Yeah, that's our
Eh.
word.
Is that your turn?
Who said that? Yeah, that's it. That's all.
All right. So
How do I get these dice out of here rather than?
I'll get rid of them.
Literally.
I'm the
Okay.
one that gets rid of them.
Okay.
Another
You can
arrow.
also
comes flying out of the darkness.
God damn it.
Nat 1. So it just you hear an arrow go somewhere, but you're not sure exactly where it came from. Professor
Bounces
Tad.
off
Go
my
one
antlers.
All right, Professor Tad's turn.
I'm in that corner over there, right?
You are right here, my friend.
Okay. I don't have dark vision, so I guess I'm gonna risk exposing myself to sort of just take out my lantern and shine it at the darkness because I have like a gas lantern.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
So you minor action to light your lantern, and you have how much movement speed?
Just normal 20.
Okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, the water has risen a little bit. It's up to everybody's ankles now.
Okay. All right,
My ankles!
I'm gonna move forward since I'm not gonna take attack of opportunity.
Okay, so how far are you moving?
Like about where that white dot is. Alright. I still see nothing.
From here, your lantern gives off, what, how much feet? You can barely see just the shimmer of like some old rusty armor off in the corner of the room.
Like the sound of that, but attack is an attack. I'm gonna take a crack at it with my blow darts.
Okay, go for it.
Blow dart a skeleton.
An attack's an attack, so let's take a crack.
Yeah.
Alright, I got
like
a
it.
19 on that.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, groovy. And then that does 3 damage. I'm guessing he's immune to poison.
Yeah, well, yep, yeah, he's
Skeletons are immune.
he's
Yes,
immune.
skeletons
He's
are
immune to poison. Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so just 3 damage.
Oh, really?
Oh, hi, Muddy Blue with the raid.
Hey, Muddy.
Hi, Muddy.
Hi, Raiders.
Hi,
Welcome in.
Raiders. We're playing
Welcome,
Dungeons and
Raiders.
Dragons.
Yay.
We're kicking bony butt.
Punch
Bloody
it.
bones.
D&D make a squee. Awesome. Well, thank you for the raid. Hi, I'm Skid. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I play video games and I draw art. I work with my wife Foofy on the webcomic UberQuest. And
Read it.
these are all my wonderful friends. We're all playing D&D together tonight.
Great.
And Professor Tad here just blew a dart at the skeleton in this dark room and hit it.
In the dark.
In the dark of the night.
He attacked
blow it in the
the darkness.
The darker the night. you
Darkness
Oh, yeah,
within darkness
for
within
context.
darkness.
Whoa.
It was also the night that the skeletons came to life.
Yes, he attacked the darkness. Where are the Cheetos?
How's the Mountain Dew?
The Funyuns are stuck in the machine.
Really, really weird fun fact. The guy who was in the background yelling about the Cheetos at one point was a voice in my animated pilot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
amazing.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right, so is that your turn, Professor Tad?
It sure is.
All right, Bilge. Having Professor Tad having moved to the center of the room, you also can barely spot the skeleton off in the corner.
What's the range on that shotgun?
I-
Oh wait,
yeah,
don't hit the frog.
I think I'm way too far for this.
I don't know. What's your movement speed?
What is my movement speed? Where is it?
Be like 25.
30 feet?
30 feet. Okay. From where you're at. Oh yeah, you would not make it to him.
Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like walk over to this device
Okay.
right next to
Aerodon.
Aerodon, sorry. And I'm gonna just basically say it's like, ugh, can you not get this blasted gear on like under control? The water's rising. And I'm gonna just like try to like smash it.
Oh,
Smash. Trying to like get that lid off or whatever it was that fell on it.
oh,
Or
okay. Oh,
closed.
okay. You're trying to. lift the lid up and off, or are you actually like hitting it?
Oh, I guess like I'm gonna like try to pull it.
You're gonna pull it. Okay.
Please don't kill us all.
Roll
Yeah.
roll an athletics check.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so that's like that's +4.
Mhm.
So that's like I roll a 20 on that.
Yeah, you roll a d20 and then add +4 to it.
Okay. This is gonna be so bad. Okay, so that's like 14.
Yeah. You lift the lid the rest of the way up and off, and you toss it to the side.
Got this thing under control now.
Nice.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Tamari.
Okay, I'm pretty far away too. How far away is that skeleton from me?
Yeah, that's
About 40 feet.
40 feet.
About 40 feet.
Okay. Well, luckily, Sacred Flame is a 60 feet radius.
You're at. Yep.
So if you want to roll 15 dex.
Yep. I'll do that. It fails.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. So.
All right, that is 3 points of damage.
Okay, 3 points of damage to that skeleton.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
I guess I'm just gonna like look over my shoulder and yell to Eridon and Bilge, "Hurry up! We need to do something quick!"
Okay,
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Eridon, you now have access to the upper 2 discs.
The upper 2 discs. I'm going to turn the topmost disc to the full sun, and then the center disc to the setting sun.
Okay, you do so, and you hear a loud click, and the rushing water stops and starts draining.
Yeah.
And the door next to you
Oh.
opens.
Oh,
Ooh.
you did it!
All right.
Well done.
Now what? Is that your turn? I
I
would consider that an action. So,
That's an action, so I can't really attack then.
all right, Rogar.
You could say something, I guess.
Yeah, you can if you want
Yeah,
to.
cool one-liner.
Something like Yahtzee.
Fuck is Yahtzee?
That's the sort of dry cool action wit that would make me an action.
So, yeah, for the chat
Nah,
here.
I just let out a sigh of relief.
So for the chat here, he turned the top disc to the full sun, the middle disc to the setting sun, and the bottom disc to the moon. So
Oh.
That easy.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
And then he said, "No bones about it."
hey, it's a level 1 quest, okay?
No, I was clearly overthinking, like when this was first presented, because that's just what happens.
Yeah, that's
during
that's
these
what
things.
that's what I intended too. I was like, everybody's gonna overthink this, and it
Yeah.
might make it harder than it actually is. So
Yeah,
anyway, Rogar, you are up.
that always happens.
Okay, I would like to use my action to utilize one of my torches to get some light.
Okay,
Let's see, and then let's see.
that's Burkus. There we
Get
go.
the thing off me.
Get the hell away from me. Don't touch me.
Ah, my eyes.
And then let's see.
Witchcraft.
Going to let's see. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's as far as I can move.
Yeah, felines have a 35 range of movement.
All right, so I can barely get into range of this guy.
Yep, you are in
Uh,
range.
I used my my action already, so
Your
I'm going to use
bone?
Sorry.
Bone of Scode.
I use my bone.
My bone of Scode.
Don't whip that out.
I will use my bonus action to attack with my knife.
Okay.
And let's see.
Wait, what? Why can't you use your action? I would say it would be just as a
Because
you lit your torch.
yeah, I lit my torch using my action.
You can't use a bonus action for combat. You just want to reverse those.
Yeah, I'll.
You can if you have a weapon in each hand.
Yeah, he's dual wielding weapons, so.
Oh. you
Okay,
have
go
dual
ahead.
Weapon trading at level 1. Goddamn.
Well, I can do it. I'm just not good at it.
So you get a
And
negative
to
penalty.
prove the point, I rolled a 1. So that's
Oh, no.
Oh,
So moot point.
Yeah, this skeleton easily sees you coming in, lit the torch, start running in, and dodges your attack. All right.
okay. Well, at the very least, everybody else can see him now. So yeah, that's it for me.
Varus.
Right. So I move just so I can not hit anybody else.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use Firebolt again.
Okay, go for it. That's a roll 2 hit, right?
Yes, never
Okay.
mind, I'm not. I rolled a 5.
Oh no!
What is? Why are we having so much difficulty with this one skeleton?
Yeah, your firebolt misses and hits the wall next to it. It clatters with joy.
At least we're not drowning, right?
Yeah, and at least it didn't hit
Yeah.
Rogar.
Yeah, at least I didn't hit anybody else. That's all that
I
matters.
do appreciate that.
Burkus's turn.
Starry Wisp, motherfucker. And I can do it from here. Does it help if I get a lot closer, or
No, if there's a
okay.
range on it, you might as well just do it from where you're at. So yeah, roll to hit and add your hit DC.
I'll do it from here. Boop.
Wee. Oh yeah.
So
Hey.
24.
Yeah, 24 definitely hits. Yes.
Okay. Solid hit.
Thank you for the
Right,
follow.
And that's
Fine.
1d8. Don't fail me now.
Oh, max roll on a D8. So
Yeah, 8. Wow. Okay.
All right.
And so 8.
I'm gonna say.
I'm going.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just trying to remember how to do the little fun animation thing here. But what were you gonna say?
Yeah, go ahead and right click him. Yeah,
Okay.
and then hit
Okay.
and click attack and use whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Q.
No, you attacked him.
What
from
the heck?
there.
No, I wanted to do magic missile. What
Do
happened?
it. Go for
Oh.
it. Go for it. Go ahead. I'll let you do it again.
Oh my god.
That's meant for like more
There we
melee.
Press
There you
the wrong
go.
button again. There we go. That's better.
All right.
That
Yeah.
looked nice. That looked a lot nicer.
That skeleton is shattered into multiple bones, clattering against the wall that it was standing next to as your
Hell yeah.
Starry Wisp finishes it off. Well done.
Yay.
Hi.
All the skeletons are dead.
See, kids, Starry Wisp is cool.
And now that we are
Those
back,
are dead.
and now that we're out of like combat mode, you guys have noticed that the water slowly drains out of the room.
Ugh.
good job, Eridon and Bilge. You stopped the flooding and opened the door.
Good work on those skeletons, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
Teamwork.
hairy situation.
I say the next time we run into a bunch of skeletons on the ground, we just pound them into dust so they can't come alive.
I have an arrow sticking out of my shoulder.
It might be worth the time.
Oh my god.
So, does anyone remove arrows from shoulders?
I guess I'll go do it. I'm gonna go and like pull out the arrow.
Sure. You pull the arrow out.
And can I cast Healing Word on Burkus?
I don't think so. You're out of spell slots.
Oh shit. Should we take a short rest
Well then,
then?
ow.
Yeah, if we're running out of quarters, it might be a good idea to
Yeah,
to
plus
take
you guys just
a bit of
burn
a
through
kip.
your spells.
Yeah, that'll restore one of your spell slots.
Okay.
You guys.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm invigorated after that fight.
So you guys want to
I've never felt so alive.
just kind of relax for a short rest?
Sure.
I think
Okay.
we
Take a
better.
breather.
Do any of you want to use any hit dice to try and heal yourselves?
Yes. How
I'm
do that happen? Wait, what do you mean and how? And why?
I'll let Flafty explain that again. I gotta go AFK real quick.
Okay.
Okay, if you intend to use hit dice on a short rest, if you look on your character sheet up at the top, kind of in the middle, if you're on a desktop, you should see a little button that says short rest.
Yes.
Okay, so if you click on that, that's going to open up another dialog box,
Uh-huh.
and that'll give you some more options. So if you want to use one or more of your hit dice to get hit points back, if you look down a bit, it should give you your class and then your hit dice total, and underneath that you see a box that you can check. If you decide to use one of your hit dice, you would put a mark in that box, and then that'll open up a little dialogue that gives you whatever your hit die is plus your constitution modifier. You would click on that, and that indicates how many hit points you'll get back.
Okay.
And if you use a hit dice, you don't get it back until a long rest.
Correct.
Okay. Wait, I think it's... Did it just roll something? Okay, what if I didn't want it to do that?
It's okay if you didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I won't count
you-
it if. Yeah, it's fine if you didn't want to do that. It's fine.
Well, it's just, how many of these things do I have is what I'm not clear on.
You have one hit die per level of your character.
Oh,
So-
that's it.
So
So,
right now you
So
have
you're on
one.
one.
Yes.
oh, okay, I got it.
So if you want to use it during the short rest to heal any HP, go for it. If not, if you want to try and save it and you think you'll be okay, then that's your discretion.
Okay, and I took 3 damage, right?
Yeah, 3 damage.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal for now. So,
Okay.
So yeah, that was a 1 plus 3, which is 4. So that takes me back to 11.
So you should be at full health. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to go ahead and do the same just to get myself back up to full.
Yeah.
Because the minimum I can get is 4.
Fufi, you gain one of your spell slots back.
Okay.
And then I do as well because of arcane recovery, right?
Yes.
I think the only
Alright.
casters are me, Varus, and Burkus, right?
I believe so, yes.
I do have Hunter's Mark.
That's true.
Oh yeah, you need to remember to use that.
I decided not to use it this time because, well, it's
Right.
gonna be a dungeon. I've only got 2 of these before the next long rest.
I see.
Oh, yeah. For you, Varus, yes, you automatically gain one of your spell slots back. The arcane recovery you can use to gain another one back, but you can only use that arcane recovery once per long rest.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get a spell slot back, but if you want both of your spell slots back, you can use that arcane recovery if you want to.
Thankfully I don't have to because I only used one.
Okay, well there you go.
All right.
Every-
Well,
Alright. About 30 minutes pass. You guys have just decided to rest in the trap room. The door closes again. No, I'm just kidding.
Skeletons rise up again.
Resets.
It took too long.
Smells like bone dust and wet hair in here.
I thought you said you lost your sense of smell.
He's just guessing.
An educated guess.
All right. Are we gonna keep going in there?
Yeah, we'll keep going. Professor Tad, I thought you would get that puzzle right on the get-go, but
What? I did get the puzzle. I solved it right. It just activated a trap just because we touched it.
oh,
The solution was right. It
The-
just,
The
there's a
one thing
trap
you didn't
involved
check
anyway.
for the one thing you didn't check for traps.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, I was like, we checked for traps, right?
You
But-
checked for traps on the door entering into this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you checked them at the front of the room.
Figured that was
I
the
see.
case.
Yeah.
If you could just never stop checking for traps, that would be great.
So,
Always
Any
be
of you
checking
guys
for
have a
traps.
spare torch?
A, B,
I
C,
have
I-
a torch
C,
to
T.
Eridon.
I'd always be checking for traps.
All right.
Yeah, I pick up my wet torch that I dropped.
Your wet torch. It'll take a little bit to dry out.
Yeah.
Before you can use it again.
Thankfully, there's a lot of them left.
I don't know, I got any torch.
You had a lantern for a minute there.
Oh yeah, it was like I had a living lantern.
We'll continue down the hall and checking for traps this time.
All right,
yeah,
go ahead.
great. I was just about to say.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
Traps.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right. I got a 15 on that.
Okay, you don't see any traps.
A dirty 20.
Yep, you don't notice any traps. Nothing. It's all crumbling stone, and the only thing you notice is like some lit torches and a dimly lit lantern on a table. On the
The lantern is still lit.
yeah,
Okay,
Yes.
that's
Unusual.
there is a
anomalous.
Definitely a
dimly
trap.
there is
Yep.
a dimly lit lantern. It is still lit, yes, and there's also a very large table. Looks like a ritual table with a corpse on it.
Bilge, how did your lantern get in here?
guys, I think someone might be living here.
Yeah, the torches and the lantern are a bit of a giveaway.
Cleric, I think this is your area of expertise. If there's like evil necromancy going on at this altar, want to
Okay.
give it a magical look over with maybe an arcane
All
check
right.
of some kind.
Would it be Arcana or like history, religion?
Yeah, a religion or arcane check.
It would,
probably.
yeah, for you it'd be a religion check
All right, so D20.
or no, Arcana check is fine. Go roll an Arcana check for me.
Yeah, because it's just different schools of arcana.
Yeah.
All right,
like
that
the check.
is
Seems to be filled with Presbyterians.
5.
A 5. Okay, yeah, you're just
Uh-oh.
you're kind of like in shock at the ancient corpse on this scary looking necromantic ritual table. You're not sure if someone was performing necromancy here, but I mean it looks like it. So
You know, religion
It-
exists and gods are a thing that people worship.
Yeah, it's very spoopy. And then I turn to Varus and give her like pleading eyes, like please make an Arcana check.
I catch on and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take a look as well. I do know better because I rolled a 4 and I'm like, oh yeah, very spoopy, super spoopy.
yeah, you
Okay,
both are
I
just
sigh and roll my eyes and then.
Did I do a check?
Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me.
Do we not know what this is?
That's a nat 1 35.
People can redo checks. We're not in a rush here. Anybody can re-roll that check who has the expertise to.
What
Let's
was this
just
a check
say
for?
yes.
Like,
It looks very necromantic. How about one of you roll a perception check for me? It doesn't matter
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
who. Go
Okay,
for
who's
it.
feeling lucky tonight?
I can do.
I
have
got a
plus-
23.
Nat
20.
20.
Oh,
2-3, nat 20. Okay.
finally, thank God.
For those who rolled a perception check, you see clear signs, recent signs. Besides the fact that there's lit lanterns, but footprints look like they are leading out and up the stairs, like someone had left the room very recently. There's a I would say near the desk is kind of like a mess, almost like they left in a hurry, like maybe someone set off their trap and they heard what was going on in the other room and ran out.
Yeah,
Could I
well,
look for anything in that mess that might be important?
A lot of it is really old tomes on necromancy.
Yeah, this ain't my expertise at all.
I look around. Is the necromancer in the room with us right now?
Look.
And
No.
You say no.
From
you
the
do
footprints.
you do with your 23 perception. Actually, no. Roll an investigation check for me, Varus. You're checking
Okay.
over here, next to the desk.
Yes.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Books.
Okay. Give me just a second.
necromancy.
I think this guy might have been a necromancer.
What a world we live in, you know?
Words.
It's not ups,
Words.
it's
Yep.
downs.
Yep.
My God, the things people are into.
Dead things, resurrections, resurrections, dead things.
It's all kinds.
That's very understanding. Let's not rush to judgment.
And necromancy has its uses in the D&D world. Not necessarily evil just because you do necromancy.
Maybe it's just an extreme form of recycling.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. On the table, as you're searching through the books and stuff, you do find a scroll of guiding bolt.
Oh.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So I'm going to add that to your inventory.
Do you think I could do like a religion check to see if like I recognize what kind of ritual was being performed here? Other than necromancy? Like if it's to a certain god?
If it was an evil ritual.
Evil.
We have to be able to put a label on it.
Yeah, go. You were wanting to check for.
What religion this might be like like what the altar is for, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a religion check.
Was necromancy.
Okay, that is a 21.
A 21, you say?
Oh.
Oh, 21, eh?
Ah, necromancy.
21.
Ah, yes.
Yes, this
Um,
is definitely necromancy.
Yeah, on the pedestal, you see a couple of symbols, and it looks like they're symbols of that religion that you just rolled?
Yes.
It's you see a couple of symbols. The symbol is a jagged, broken shard of obsidian, which is the symbol of a god, of a god, Valkyrin.
Okay. So I think this guy was trying to do something for Valkyrin with the shard symbols. So,
Valkyrin.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's a god?
Same question.
All right. I guess we've done all we could in here, so should we follow the footsteps?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Sounds
do
like a
so.
plan to
Yes.
me. Well, we could try to get the sneak attack. We could have the rogues go first to try and get a sneak attack on him if we think someone's in the next room.
Sure.
Do we?
I mean,
know?
that's up to the rogue.
Does anyone know, like, if there's like a Valkyrin, like in knowledge or something, or is that just like something?
I would say it's just. Go ahead.
I couldn't care any less about the gods.
Oh. Well, Varus has a
Right.
book on this Valkyrin guy, I think, so.
You want to read up on
you
this?
know.
Now, Varus had a
Man.
book on Moonfall Temple.
Oh, she's on the
Yeah,
temple, okay.
It's just on the temple.
All right. I
There's a
wouldn't be
player
able to read
walkthrough.
anyway.
You've
never
come up to a very large stone wall at the top of the stairs.
Oh.
Got
Well,
trapped.
All right.
Oh, boy.
well, whoever went up there certainly didn't want us to go up either.
Like some sort of secret passage. Rogue, fellow rogue, Rogar.
Let's
do
how about it
Let's
then?
do it, baby.
All right.
I'm gonna back
examining
up
the
just in case of
wall.
any
Alright, go for it.
crumbling bricks.
Perception
All right,
checks.
I rolled a 20.
And this is
I
to
got
check
a
for
10.
traps.
You check for traps, Rogar. I'll look for secret passages.
Okay, well, there's a lever next to the stone wall,
Okay.
I like to look at his corpse.
Leave-
Yep, this was
located.
definitely magic.
and
Keeping my eyes on that.
Rogar, it doesn't look trapped to you.
Well, all right. Everybody take a healthy step back.
Alright.
All right. And once everyone's clear, I will go ahead and crunk the lever.
All right, you crunk the lever. Very nice. So you, as you pull the lever,
Out the lever, pull.
the loud sound of stone grinding against stone, the wall slides to the side and opens up
Sweet.
to a pathway.
Da-na-na-na.
Okay. I'm going to listen to see if there's any reaction coming from the darkness in terms of sounds regarding what we've just done. Do I hear the sound of anyone or anything moving other than the door?
Perception check.
All right. A total of 17.
All you hear is the occasional crumbling of stone, creak of timber. It's a very old ruin there doesn't seem to be any sound other than just the hollow wind blowing through the hallway.
Okay. I am going to move forward slowly. I'm going to look for visual signs of movement or activity.
Okay.
Who's moved
Investigation
here
check.
recently?
Investigation check.
All right.
Yeah.
21. I'll take it.
Okay. The footsteps that you noticed lead up and in this direction out. And just from here, you can actually see through these doors a little bit of fog from the forest. So what you can get from that is that this is the front entrance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that way it does look easier.
So, what was this about not going through the front door again?
Clearly, we made the correct choice.
And-
Captain Hindsight, I see here. Your medal's in the mail.
You guys followed me. I didn't just. I don't know.
All right.
No, I'm
yeah.
with you, Rogar. I'm with you. I'm giving these guys some crap for
Other than that,
like we didn't all choose to go in the back way together.
I will say you do see some large stone sentinels standing on, about 4 of them standing on either side of the hallway. They are very still, but they are not doing anything other than standing there.
Check for traps.
Okay, perception check.
I didn't know rangers could do that.
They
22.
There doesn't seem to be any kind of traps.
Do they have any inscriptions on them?
Nope,
Or-
they're just giant stone sentinels standing. It looks like they're standing guard.
And
Just-
we don't see traps. Is what you said?
Nope. Well, Eridon didn't see any.
Any
Does
traps
the
related to
professor
the
want to come
statues?
join the rest of us?
Oh right, he's still down. He's like, oh yeah.
Come on in,
Uh,
gang. The water's warm.
Wait,
What if I did a perception check? Would that change anything?
Maybe.
I mean, you can, if you want to also look around, go for it. Roll a perception check.
Alright.
are you guys heading towards the front door?
No,
No.
No, we're checking out these sentinels.
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah.
front door is this
I-
way.
I see.
I don't think I saw anything different because
No, you didn't.
16.
Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You're just like watching Eridon walk forward, and you're like, it must be safe.
Mm.
These boards here.
Yeah, that was close enough that they're just boards. It's just old
Okay.
timber that is collapsed in the temple
Laps from where?
from above.
It's above.
What
All right, I
is-
guess we'll just follow.
Mm. Feels like feels like there's still something we're not.
Getting winded going up and down these stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you come up
You
to
gotta
some
cut
more
off the pork
stairs.
rind, mate. Get some exercise.
I'm having so much trouble like with the camera of this.
Yeah,
thing.
it gets a little difficult in the more confined spaces.
And yet there's not a restroom in sight. Oh, we're going up.
Oh, wherever.
Oh my god. Where I am completely losing where the hell anyone is, and I don't know where I am now. So
Just move forward.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Get out of my head.
All right.
another.
Still doing the
Checking here?
trap
Yeah, a
and
little
Uh,
trap check here and there.
You're doing a perception check here for traps.
Yep.
All right, roll.
7.
Looks completely safe.
Oh boy.
Doesn't seem to be any traps that you guys notice at all.
All right.
What the fuck?
You're the same, Bilge. You don't see anything.
Oh.
All right, hold on a minute.
Oh.
I need Eridon right now to roll a dexterity saving throw.
7.
Oh, okay.
This is like Dragon's Lair.
Hell yeah.
Trying to figure out how not to kill him.
Yeah, well, you know, as you step up here, a very large big, like, square, flat rock from the ceiling comes crashing down.
Is there?
Can I use my reaction to yank him backwards?
Roll. Okay, how about roll a...
Would that be
just a
strength
straight up
or dexterity?
I would say a straight up dexterity to check your reflexes.
All right. Total of 17.
Okay. You manage to yank him back as you notice the stone slab coming down, and it slams into the floor, almost crushing Eridon.
Nelly.
Mind your foot.
Clearly, we're not seeing these things.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that why the rogues are supposed to be going first?
I got bored.
So hold on.
The deeper we go into this, the more
Boom.
dangers we're seeing.
Oh.
Oh, that's a big rock.
And then after it
Oh, does that-
after it smashes into the floor, it slowly starts lifting up again.
Oh my god, it's a swamp.
It goes. Yeah, it went.
Wait, hold on. I got something for this.
You would have something for this?
Damn it! Never mind.
All right. What do you
Is
do?
it the ants theme?
No.
Okay.
I don't know why you'd think that.
I'm going to toss my torch over on this area here.
Okay. You toss your torch there, and nothing happens. It just rolls clunk, 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 clunk.
Are there any pebbles next to me?
No. Oh yeah, I mean, yes, of course, sorry. Yeah, there's pebbles
Or
everywhere.
A pebble or a rock. I can just take one.
Yeah,
and
there's a rock.
I'll throw it onto this one here.
Okay, you throw it on that one there, and nothing happens. How big was the rock you threw? How about that?
I'm gonna try looking for maybe a good fist-sized rock.
Okay.
I pick up Tad, and then.
I do not consent to this.
We're already pretty sure that'll work.
I put
All
him
right,
back.
how about this? I can use my sword to grab the torch back that I tossed from this square,
Okay.
and then I toss it onto this one.
Okay. It goes clunk clunk.
I'll use my sword to bring it back.
Okay.
Maybe you should try jumping.
And then jump back really fast.
You think you'll be able to do it again?
I'll try spinning.
My
That's a
people
good
need
trick.
me. Whoosh.
Okay, I'm going to make an attempt to leap across.
All right.
Oh,
I'm going-
Acrobatics check.
Okay. Could I do athletics instead since I'm better at it?
Yeah, I'll let you choose athletics.
All right.
I'm waiting for this one.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you easily, like a cat, on all fours, whoosh, leap over, whoosh, and you land safely across.
that's easy!
I could do that if I wanted to. I just don't feel like it.
Okay, I'm here now, and I see a lot of. I see a passageway. Okay. All right. So, either we figure out how to deactivate the trap permanently, or we do a lot of hoping. Which way you want to go?
Do we not know if this has already been triggered and we're just like worried that it's going to happen again?
I'm gonna go over to Bilge and be like, maybe you should try throwing everyone across.
Oh,
Hold up.
all right.
Hold up.
Am I going to be able to do that?
With a couple of successful rolls, for sure.
Yeah, that's quite a
Well,
few successful
what?
rolls.
Yeah. What would
right.
that be? Would that be like strength or?
Yeah, just
or-
be a straight up strength check.
Okay. All right.
All right, Bilge, you toss him, I'll catch him.
All right, everyone. Well, wait. What am I going to do afterwards?
A lot of HP.
Watch
You'll
yourself.
be fine.
All right. Who's first?
You're holding Tad in your hands right now.
Oh, I thought I
Who goes
thought
first?
I put him down. All right.
I
Back
now
to my
can
arms you go.
go.
All right. So then. All right. So what do I do? I just roll a 20 or?
I will
Uh,
bring up. We still have
yeah.
to make it back
Probably
the
with,
other
probably
way.
with your strength check.
Yeah, it's just a straight up strength check, so it would be with your
Oh,
strength modifier,
okay.
which would be +2. So
So
Come
it's
on,
16.
Bilge, right across home plate.
16.
Let's
Yeah.
All right, you toss Professor Tad, and everybody watches as they see this little frog get thrown across the hallway and
Going
lands
Jack!
right into. Okay, now I need you. Dexterity check.
Right down home plate.
Dexterity check, Rodar.
go. All right. Total of 12.
Okay, you stumble a little bit. You manage to catch Professor Tad, and you let him down gently.
All right, Bilge, that's the old pepper. Come on, let's have another one. Let's go.
All right. Who's next?
Is
Is this really happening right now?
I'll go.
Okay. I still think that we probably triggered the thing already. I'm just tossing people.
It went back up. Who's to say it didn't reset itself?
Yeah, it's true.
We could find
All right.
out, but where's the fun in that?
Nyeh.
Now, there's a giant skull here.
Roll a perception check for me, Rodar.
Okay. Let's see. Total of 18.
There's a lever next to you.
Hold it. We might have a solution.
Okay.
Everyone stand clear. And I'll
Aw.
pull the lever.
You pull on the lever, and you hear a loud mechanism within the walls go clunk clunk.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we can probably continue throwing people back and forth across this, or probably we've disarmed it. Who wants to
No.
find out?
It's no fair. Professor Tad got to go.
Aerodon just
Hey, listen, I can
very
listen. If you want me
calmly.
to just throw you, I could, but
Aerodon had
No,
just casually walks over. You hear the pressure plate give way under his weight. Click, click, but nothing happens as he just slowly walks by.
very well.
Some of the new chatters coming in are wondering who is playing each character.
Oh yeah. All right. Who wants to start?
Okay,
Fair
so
question.
all right, so I'll go ahead and do that. Fufi, my wife, is playing the Ovine cleric Tamari.
Hello.
Birchley is playing the Servine druid named Burkus here.
Hello.
We have Gooby, who is playing the Bat Wizard Varus.
Hey.
We have Red Spade, who is playing the Feline Ranger Aerodon.
Hello.
We've got Flafty playing the Feline Rogue named Rodar.
Oi!
Jablubi, who is playing the Amphibious Archaeologist Professor Tad.
Sure.
And then we have Cody. Cody's GC, who is playing as the Ursine fighter Bilge.
I'm drunk. All right.
So happy about it.
So now we're going down this new pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we
Yeah.
keep an eye out for levers while we're at it?
I feel like we need to.
check for levers, check for this, check for that. Ugh, it never.
It's
Before we go any farther, past that
So much
skull
fun
head.
being a rogue and saving you all from traps, then getting blamed when we miss one.
Tossing my torch up ahead.
What are you doing?
Tossing my torch up ahead.
Okay.
I don't got any light sources to actually throw, so.
Clink, clink, clink.
Clink, ding, 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 ding.
Nothing happens.
What were you trying to say, Bilge?
That's
It's still lit on the floor, so you pick it up.
I'm gonna stomp on this bone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's
What's-
very
what's with this
obvious.
blood splatter.
Exactly. I'm gonna say it's very obvious as you guys get closer. You see a dried blood splatter in front of you.
A raspberry jam parade must have come through here.
Yes.
another perception check.
Gack.
Professor Tad
Oh.
says as he continues to walk forward. Right?
No.
Oh,
no, he
oh,
stops-
okay.
Feel like this is a
Tossing
ranger
my
job, not
torch
me.
again near the blood stain.
You toss your torch.
Where's our ranger?
Ranger.
Yeah.
Aerodon is our ranger.
Aerodon's right there.
So you
Yeah,
toss your torch ahead, and you hear a click. Another trap,
Oh,
Oh, so that's how they make the jam.
and then it raises up slowly.
Beautiful.
Lines of
Aggressively.
blood.
mm-hmm.
Seems to be a
Well-
lot of these.
Well,
I
I'll-
turned towards
Past
the
the first
bilge.
one, but not this
I'll,
one.
I'll try and disarm. I'm gonna
You
try
turned
and disarm
towards
the.
Bill.
All right. Who wants to get tossed again?
I'll disarm the trap. I'll disarm the trap this time.
Okay,
Disarm. the
And
trap.
how?
roll a what would that be? Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, generally.
Yeah, sleight of hand check. That's right.
Okie do. And that is a 12.
12. Okay, you start. Do you have thieves' tools?
I surely do.
Okay, you're sliding your thieves' tools in like the little crevices, the little crack in the pressure plate that you notice, and as you're feeling around a little bit, it takes you about 5 or so minutes, but you latch on to something and you pull on it and you hear a clink clink.
There we go. Who wants to go first?
I did it. Who wants to go first? Yep. As
And
Aerodon steps
Aerodon
forward,
again.
you hear the pressure plates go chunk, chunk under his weight. Silence.
And it's the last thing you ever hear.
Aerodon, as you are stepping forward and your torch lights up the room, a very pale figure in the corner starts crawling towards you slowly.
shit.
Squealing. As it's crawling towards you. What do you
It's me in
do?
the morning.
What has it got in its pockets?
Put it out of my misery.
Ugly motherfucker.
What are we looking at?
It's a very pale looking humanoid figure on it's emaciated pale humanoid just reaching out its hand toward you as it's slowly crawling toward you. It's dragging its legs behind it.
Quick, somebody give him some water.
Quick, somebody kill it with fire.
Quick, somebody remind me of the name that we were supposed to remember put in here.
Oh, I think it was Eamon.
Yes, Eben. Who that? Does anyone know who
The
that guy
figure-
looks like?
The figure looks to Tamari very slowly, like gently nods its head.
Oh my God!
Yeah, as you
And
can
I'm gonna rush forward.
Okay.
It's the guy.
The closer you get with your torches, you can see his legs have been shattered
Oh.
from the
Oh.
stone trap that he got caught in.
My
Oh,
God, somebody
shit.
get this man medical attention and
crawling,
maybe see if he has
and
any
he's-
valuables.
Like I said, he's very emaciated.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
Absolutely, you can.
Or not Cure Wounds, but well, no.
He
maybe-
looks like a tube of toothpaste that got rolled up halfway. Is that gonna work?
I'm gonna do Healing Word.
we say this right in front of him. Like,
You
oh, look
cast.
at him! It looks like a tube of toothpaste.
You cast.
No, we don't.
He's very. He looks at Professor Tad, very sad.
All right, that's 12.
12. Okay.
Professor Tad, you made him sad.
You.
Speaking of,
He seems to have regained a bit of himself as you have cast Cure on him. How his legs are still not able to function, having been crushed. But he looks at you. Thank you. Do you have any food, please?
I'm gonna bend down and I'm going to offer him some of that hardtack from earlier and some water.
He takes it out of your hand and he just starts. He goes wild on that hardtack. Like he's been in here a while and has
My God, how long
not
has he been
eaten
here?
anything. You see a backpack, a torn up backpack that is empty in the corner. Nothing but like crumbs in that backpack at this point, and he's just chowing down on that hardtack that you gave him.
Okay, and I'm giving him water too for my water skin.
Okay.
And I bend down and I'm like, "You're Eamon? What happened
Yes.
to you?"
I'm Eamon. Thank you. I came in here looking to find out what was the disturbances, what was causing the creatures to attack the village. And as I wandered in, I managed to avoid the first trap, but as you see, he looks back at his legs. And I haven't been able to find my way out. I was too afraid to move forward, and I clearly couldn't crawl across the trap backwards, or else I would have been done for.
I could try to reattach your legs for you.
He looks at you with a very confused. Can you do such a thing?
I could try.
Okay.
This seems medically irresponsible.
I
mean-
look behind. I glance behind us for a minute, and I actually start to interrupt. Like, did you see anyone come over this way?
The only people that I've seen come over this way has been you. You're the first people I've seen in a week.
Eek.
And I mean, my legs are still attached to me, young lady. Just crushed.
Oh, so my Cure Wounds didn't do anything?
I mean, it healed him, but he has no function in his legs. He's still wounded significantly. A Cure Wounds is not going to heal his legs.
Broken? There's no bones left.
Well, we
Looking
could,
around, is there anything here that we can use to make a makeshift stretcher?
Or like a baby Bajorn that we can like attach to someone.
I mean,
I
there's
see some very, very straight-looking rocks over here that we could probably fashion into some makeshift splints.
you can do that. There's plenty of planks laying around. You can try to do something.
All right. Okay, Erdon, let's try and get his legs straightened out or something. Put his little spaghetti noodle legs on.
Yep. Why don't you roll a medicine check for me?
Me?
Yes, you're the one wanting
Okay,
to
okay.
I could also help with that. I'm
go.
assisting.
Okay, if you're assisting, go ahead and roll with advantage then, Foofy.
I believe we also get a
right.
bonus if we bring this guy back to the quest giver.
So I think that's a 28.
Okay. Yeah,
Whoa.
you managed to get some of the straight rocks and use some of the webbing around, actually, and craft a splint and put his legs into it pretty easily. You're very, very good at this, it seems.
Well,
There you go.
Once you've lived a good long while in the wilds, you learn a thing or two about mending your own wounds.
Now that we found our quarry, I would strongly recommend that we get him back to the village as soon as we can.
Yeah, but we still got to find like other stuff in this temple, right?
That couldn't
We
wait.
do, but we did have a secondary objective to get this guy back to the thing.
All right.
He's been handling himself well for about a week. I mean, we have some wiggle room here.
Just barely.
Handling himself well is an emaciated, pale, almost dead
Yeah.
individual.
Well, what
Dude.
is he like this ghoul guy, or is he some other race?
No, he's not a ghoul. I did that because that's the only mini I could find that was crawling.
He's thin.
So it's just a very emaciated, thin human.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we're dealing with a monster or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we bring him deeper into the church,
Yeah, it's precious.
chances are is he's gonna die.
Okay. I'm fine with taking him back to the village if everyone else wants to. We could just come back here later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
And
do that.
Professor Tad is feeling the call of dinner time as well.
All right, fair enough. All right, so you guys make like a makeshift like stretcher out of like the planks, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
something that we can
Yeah.
carry him back.
All
Or
right,
I
that's
could-
fine. You
I
guys.
could just carry him on my back if you want.
No, I don't think
got
you're supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to put him on. Oh!
All
Don't
right.
drop him. You mean like that other guy? Whatever happened to him? Oh, the other guy. We dropped him.
A reference only I get.
I'd like to make a perception check just to see if there was anything else further down
Yeah, from
this
here.
way before we go
Yeah,
back.
absolutely. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oof, 4.
4. Why don't you roll one,
I see
Rogar?
light. That's it.
Yeah. You see a little, some faint, dim blue light in the next room.
I'm also curious.
Okay.
I
Go for it.
Got a 6.
wanna...
you notice the same.
Oh, come on.
Blue light or green?
10.
10. Okay, 10's
yeah.
fine. 10's fine. From here you can spot a vast chamber. There. Hold on a second. What is that roll for?
Oh, sorry. I also did a perception check. It's like I'm like 16
Gotcha.
going like, what are y'all looking at?
All right, beyond the corridor, like it looks like this might be the heart of the temple, or the in this room, because it doesn't look like it goes much further than this because of the blue light. It's just like a circular room. There's an ornate pedestal, bathed in a ghostly light, and standing guard before it, like right in front of it, you guys notice what looks to be like a knight, like a spectral knight. His presence is both solemn and imposing.
You know how like bomb squads have those little robots that they like send in to see if things are safe? We could use this guy like as a de facto version of that.
Oh, I thought you were offering.
Just throw the toe in.
I pick up
Oh, man.
Tad and toss it. No, I'm joking.
Uncanny dodge.
You're right.
Tad's just become your accessory at this point.
Uncanny dodge. I dodge.
Well, seems like we know what's in the heart of this temple now.
Yep, seems that way. Maybe we should try and get Eamon back to the village first, though.
I concur.
Yes. Seems like a
Step forward, mortals.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, Ranger's
Hey!
on that.
Hey, where are you going?
You
I'm
waited
so
1,000
lonely.
years. You can wait a little longer.
I was also gonna say probably might make things worse by just waiting.
All right, so you guys leaving?
Yeah, let's get this goober back to town.
Okay,
so he
you
doesn't
guys,
die.
you guys leave out from what you was
Well,
like.
would it be any different if we just like kind of carried Eamon around with us as we like approach this thing, just to kind of like figure out what the deal of it is?
tell
Or
you what,
we could leave him here. He'd
I'll-
be like 15 feet away.
You guys fed me
Yeah, but
and
isn't
gave
he
me
in danger
water.
of dying?
I'm okay. I'm okay now. I can wait. I can
I'm
wait
getting
here.
better.
I'm getting better. I got better. One time I was a newt.
All right, so we know where Eamon is.
All right. Well, with that, I guess. I mean, do you have to go? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Right.
should probably wrap
It's
up.
been
We
about
could probably
3.5
wrap up
hours.
for now. This was
was
like
really
a pretty
fun.
hefty.
Then we'll
yeah, there was-
feel maybe when we come back a little less like leaving.
All right. Fair enough. As you stand right before the heart of the temple, you see what appears to be a spectral knight ahead of you, and that's where we're going to end our session tonight, everybody.
All right.
And he says, "Hey, get over here."
Hey, where you going? Hold on a minute. No.
I walk over to Eamon and I bend down and I hand him a scroll and I'm like, my bill.
He weakly
We'll be
squints
right back.
He weakly
Doctors-
squints his eyes, trying to read it in the dark. He's like, he looks at you, confused.
It does 5 points psychic damage.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining tonight, everybody. I hope everybody had a great time.
Definitely.
Thank you guys for joining
Yeah.
in. It was wonderful
look
having
forward
you,
to
Cody.
this.
It was wonderful having you join in, Cody. Your introduction was great.
Yeah,
It
that was
was.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I mean this is fun. I'm looking forward to continuing this thing. So
good. I hope you guys have had a fun time. Yeah, I had. It's really difficult trying to plan like all the different things that you guys might do, and then
I
trying to
can't imagine,
and
man.
trying
Like,
to
this
trying to
seems
think of like,
crazy.
are you
there's no way you could like
you can't.
Are you
figure
guys gonna
out
go
every
through the-
possibility of what our chaotic minds can think of.
right? Like if are you guys gonna go through the front gate? Are you gonna go through the rear? Like
Yeah.
if you do go to the front gate, would you find the secret wall panel that leads into this necromancer's room? And like if you did that, would
Yeah.
you face the necromancer? That all that kind of stuff is really difficult to plan for
Well-
sometimes. But you guys,
Well, at least we didn't go through the front door.
you guys are doing great.
Yeah, Tad.
You guys are doing great. It's fun. This is a lot of
Kiss
fun
my
for me too.
Amphibious hiney.
You're doing great too, Skid. Thank you for everything.
Oh,
yeah, this is great.
I
I'm really
appreciate
enjoying this.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves, and for everyone in the chat, I'm glad you guys are having fun too. This is like the most viewers I've had in a while. People really seem to like D&D.
Yeah, no, it's
This is going to be one of the better ways to watch it too.
Yeah,
this was a lot of fun.
the visual aspect of Tailspire really helps. Let's go see who we can raid if there's anybody live right now.
We'll be raiding.
I don't
We
see.
we should all like roll for initiative on a raid, and then just start attacking.
D&D is Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, this person has some cute art. Let's go raid her.
Yay, art.
All right.
Great, thank you, everyone.
Do we have a raid message?
Thank you,
or-
everyone.
Yeah, the raid message should be. Hold on. What was it? You you slippery wet chili.
Pepper. It was
Pepper.
wet
Pepper.
You slippery little chili
Slippery
pepper.
with a green pepper. Lay off me, fish.
Professor Tad. Don't worry, I added that crime to my wanted poster. I posted
Yeah, I
it.
saw that. That was
How about that? Slippery little green pepper will be our raid message. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys whenever we don't have a date set or anything yet, but we'll let you guys know. Keep an eye on the Discord, on our socials, and all that stuff. So
Yeah, let folks know.
Yep.
bye, everybody.
Love you.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.